it's going under 20 as well. You might see a price on the web that is not under 20, but just so you know, even if you check out at that price now, you're only going to be paying under £20 for it. Now, we do anticipate them selling out, so do check out as soon as you can. So if you've got to go out and about this afternoon, do go and have a look at that kit now on the website, www.jewellerymaker.com. Check out, it's there now. And it's going under 20, and there's only 62 chances available, so do be quick. Go and have a look, go and have a look, go and have a look. It's amazing. Also, like, this is kind of last minute, so you know how I've been talking to you about tourmaline lately, and if you've watched the last couple of shows that I've done, the mid shows in the last week or so, we've had strands that keep showing up, and I've talked to you about, you know, the fact that I've raised the issue with the buying team about why they're so low in price. We've had all these amazing strands that have just been... So what's going to happen is, I think I'm going to try and rectify it, but what I've said, before we do that, can I just have all the tourmaline that we have left, please? So basically what's going to happen today, and this is literally only decided half an hour ago, I'm going to be given a lot of tourmaline. Everything that we can find for you today is going to be in my 5 o'clock hour. So we're going to have a tourmaline showcase a little bit later on today. It will be very exciting. You do not want to miss out on the tourmaline showcase, let me tell you. It's going to be fantastic. Speaking of tourmaline, look at these. These are huge watermelon tourmaline coming up for you at £2.45. A little taster of what will be coming up for you in the 5 o'clock hour as well. What? This is amazing. Watermelon tourmaline, a whole strand. This is beautiful. So that will be coming up for you a little bit later on at 2:45. In this hour, look at these. Gemstone of the year 2018. Labradorite. The quality of this is exceptional. Look at these guys. Oh, they're amazing. They're absolutely incredible. They are rings in the making, I think. Perfect size. Ooh, bubble. They're gorgeous. So these will be coming up for you at 1:45. At 1:30, I've got these CZ findings for you. So cubic zirconia findings. I've actually never seen this before. Look at these. Bridal, they're gorgeous. So we've got kind of like your standard findings pack, but a lot of the elements here are featuring your cubic zirconia as well, so it's really high end. I've got kyanite, and I have to show you this strand. This is one of my favourite gemstones, and it is the best example I've ever seen of this gemstone. Black rutile quartz. I've never seen anything like this. This is it's absolutely incredible. This is off the scale in terms of quality. The only bad news is the quantity. They're the last 29 chances. If you love your black rutile quartz, you've got to set your alarm on your phone. 4 o'clock hour, that's going to be coming up for you as well, but they are last of stock. Kyanite, I could just spend an hour showing you what's coming up. Look at this, 3 o'clock this afternoon. You will not believe where this is going on price. I had this down as a £69.95 strand today. I couldn't believe the price tag when I saw it for this strand. We do have a good quantity of these. These will be coming up for you at 3:45. So lots and lots coming up for you. We're going to start with some 925 sterling. So, oh my gosh, of course. Getting one to own. It's not here yet. So new, it's not even in the building. So hopefully 2 o'clock we'll have the warehouse over with lots of goodies for us, all that tourmaline as well. And then I'll be able to show you the Thulite, brand new strand of Thulite rounds. I've never seen them in rounds before. That's coming up for you at 3 o'clock. Right, everything in this hour other than the labradorite is going under £10 for you today. So if you're happy to pay £9.95, just check out, because that is the most that you're going to be paying. Everything under 10 apart from the labradorite for you this hour. Open up your orders. Now remember, or maybe you are brand new and you're not aware, but do you know what? If you come in here at Jewellery Maker and you open your order in the 1 o'clock hour today, you can come in as many times as you like in any one day up to midnight and only pay one postage of £3.95. That doesn't matter if you order 100 things from us today. So get dialing open up your order because we've got lots of treats for you during the show. Have a look at these, 925 sterling silver, really, really pretty calla lily charms. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I love how delicate these are as well. I think they're perfect for bridal. So if you've got any bridal commissions or you are somebody that specialises in bridal jewellery, these are perfect. You've got 925 sterling silver and then a genuine freshwater culture pearl just nestled in the bottom there as well. Now you will get 3 in total, 3 pieces. So it could be a pendant and some earrings perhaps. It could be earrings and an anklet maybe, you know, but I would definitely multi-buy with these. It is something that will be very, very popular. So much so that if you only buy one, you'll wish you'd have bought more, because at £7.95, let's be honest, if you're popping one of these onto a 925 sterling silver chain, opening and closing a jump ring, attaching it that way, it's going to take you seconds, and that as a bridal piece, potentially £40 for one on a sterling silver chain. 0800 644 655 GWRF80 is your code. Dial that number on the bottom of your screen. It's a free telephone number. It's not going to cost you a single penny to get involved here today. Really, really easy. £2.66 each. Tracy in Kent's got 2. Well done, Catherine in Gwent. You've got yours. Mandy in Hertfordshire. Suzanne in Nottingshire's there. Alison in Cheshire's there. Maureen, you've just got yours on the web as well. Congratulations. Linda's on the web as well. Uli, you're there on the web as well. Collector in Surrey, you've just got yours. Loads and loads of you there. £7.95. That's not even £3 each. That's sterling silver and a genuine freshwater culture pearl. Now, even if you don't sell your jewellery, present draw. I mean, averagely, I don't know, £10, £20 we spend perhaps on a person birthdays. This £7.95 for 3, so actually the cost of one is less than £3. You add that to a 925 sterling silver chain. Whoo! Lots of you missing out on that. I do apologise. Right, have a look at this one. Oh, oh my gosh, this is huge. This is huge. Have a look at the size of this. Beautiful mother of pearl heart. Oh, guess what's round the corner? Yes, Ross, brownie points for you. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and lots of you, I know, lots of you have been sending in emails and messaging me on Facebook to say that you're doing Valentine's Day craft fairs around the country. There's lots going on, actually. It is a big event in the jewellery making calendar, and, you know, rightly or wrongly so, it's a great money-making time of year for us jewellery makers. It really, really is. This is perfect. Do you know what? I love this as well. It's not just about jewellery making with this. Do you know what? It's card. I think of all the crafters out there that make cards and things as well. This would be perfect on a Valentine's card as a nice little keepsake. So maybe just adding this onto some chain. You could. I'm just looking for a drill hole there. There isn't a drill hole on this, so it is a cabochon that you've got there. So you could perhaps claw prong set it. You could net it with wire if you wanted to. You could bezel that with seed beads if you wanted to. That would look amazing. That would be a lovely, lovely keepsake. You could even do some wire writing across the heart to somebody's name. Woo. £4.95 for you today. Remember, you can multi-buy as well. There's no limits to how many you can purchase in any one auction. If you want to come in and get 10 of these today, please feel free to do so. That is a genuine shell heart that you've got there, 30 millimeters in size. That is really, really sizable. 0800 644 655. You're going to have this in plenty of time for Valentine's Day, and then you're going to have plenty of time to be working on it, whatever you're doing as well. 0800 644 655 VLGP04 for just £4.95 today. And did you know that if you are brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, as a new viewer with your very first purchase, you will get 2 genuine gemstone strands free of charge, and there's no minimum spend. I get that. It's very generous, isn't it? Right, hummingbird. Do you know, when I saw these earlier on, I kind of rolled my eyes to myself, because I thought, oh, you know what you're going to do during this auction, don't you, Hannah? You're going to mention Jason Statham. You're going to mention the film Hummingbird. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you heard? Have you heard? Bruce, you've got to have heard. Honestly, like, Bruce, I cannot tell you how much I wish that was me. Like, if I could have one wish, I'd wish that that was me. So basically, in the film Hummingbird that features my future husband, Jason Statham. There is a scene where Jason Statham is in a hotel room with his top off, walking around on the phone. And there, in the background, on the television, is only our Ruth Lynette on Jewellery Maker. Jason Statham watches Jewellery Maker. I kid you not, Ross. He's got Jewellery Maker on. I kid you not. If you haven't seen that film, honestly, and we've all done the same. When we were told, we were like, no. And we've all watched it. And he watches Jewellery Maker. Yes, yes. So what I said to Ruth was, you're on to something massive there, Ruth. CV starred in Hummingbird alongside Jason Statham. Well, she did. She did. Oh my gosh. No, exactly. Really? Bruce said, director Bruce said, he saw it. The first time he saw it and thought, I'm sure that was Ruth Lynette. I'm just going to rewind that. Yeah, there. She's there. Plain as day, Jewellery Maker. Amazing. Very jealous of our Ruth. So have a look at the hummingbirds. Got it out of the way now, haven't I? Oh, it could have been. Can you imagine? Honestly, I know. But you see, you might be watching now, but just not filming. But yeah. Hi, Jason. Oh my gosh. 14 by 10 millimeters in size in your hummingbird base metal charms you've got here. Really, really pretty. Now, these are 14 by 10 millimeters in size. Did you know that hummingbirds are only 2 inches in size at their largest? They are tiny. And you know, I saw one in Sardinia. It's the only time I've ever seen a hummingbird. And I thought it was like a huge bee. Like, they're so small, it's ridiculous. They are tiny, beautiful, beautiful birds, but really, really tiny. 14 by 10 millimeters in size, £6.95. Now, birds, whatever the breed, they are very, very popular, not just in jewellery, but a lot in decor as well. You tend to see a lot of birds on kind of, you know, lampshades and wallpaper and bedding and things like that. It's very popular in your accessories too. It is a fabulous, fabulous motif, and you know what? The price tag of these, I would be multi-buying. You're getting 10 of them, 10. So maybe just earrings. I would just have one of these. In fact, I would probably layer this up with a couple of other charms and have it on like a 30-inch length of chain. So I might have a hummingbird. I might have a bumblebee in there as well. I might have a sterling silver flower in there perhaps as well. You can layer those up, create a really, really designer look in your piece of jewellery. £4.95. That is 50 pence each. OMG. P03 is your code for this one. Loads of you coming in for these are massive, massive, well done. So actually you could buy 2 of these and we're still under £10 for you this hour. 0800 644 655 or on the web at jewellerymaker.com. Do remember you can download the app as well. So if you haven't downloaded the app yet, it's a really, really great way to shop and very easy. It means you can take us everywhere with you as well then, so you don't have to miss anything. Suzanne in Nottinghamshire, Mandy in Hertfordshire, Carol in Warwickshire's there, Tina in Leicestershire, you've got yours, Anne in Greater London, congratulations. Gail in Manchester, you've just got yours, Christine in Paris, you're there as well. Lots of collectors coming through and multi-buying for these, and you can, that's a great thing. And these again actually in card making, because they are a really petite size as well, perfect if you want to add charms onto cards or decoratively around the home on photo frames and things like that. They work really well. £4.95, well done. If you do want to get interactive today, by the way, 60777, start message with the word JM Studio. Let us know what you're up to. It's Monday. It's nearly February. Yes. January's done nearly. Oh, it's not a good month, is it? 10% of the kit has already gone. It's going under £20. It's available now to pre-order at www.jewellerymaker.com. You won't see the price tag online right now. You're going to see a higher price tag. Don't worry, if you check out now, that's not the price tag you're paying. You will pay under £20 that kit. Have a look at these. Multicoloured freshwater culture pearls you have here. Absolute classic, beautiful. And these are natural in their colour as well. These are gorgeous. Now you can see with these pearls, can you see the rings around the pearl that you have there? I love that. It's part of the makeup of this gem. It's absolutely beautiful. There are a lot of you that do prefer that perfect, smooth, flawless look in a pearl. If you have that, you will be paying a premium price to get that. And I'm never going to turn it down. However, I do prefer pearls that have markings on them, either the rings or either the rippling effect. It does give it character. And at the end of the day, you know you're getting the real deal when you see that as well. They are stunning. And you know what? We had a customer text in just last week. And she said, her name was Julie, I think from Wiltshire maybe, and she texted in and she said, can I just ask, I'm fairly new to Jewellery Maker, but can I ask, are these genuine gemstones? And, you know, rightly so, at these kind of prices, it does make you doubt it, doesn't it? It really does. So if you are brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, we couldn't tell you these are the real deal if they were not the real deal. The reason that we can bring you such incredible, incredible prices is because of our buying power. We buy in bulk. We have the most amazing buying team that travel the globe. In fact, they got back from India just yesterday and they are straight back in the building today. Traveling the globe, searching for the best deals for you. We cut out the middleman. We don't have all the margins that you retailers have. That's how we can do this. Give us a go. £8.95 for genuine freshwater culture pearls. All you've got to do with these is either restrand them, knot them, add a clasp. Job's a good one. And you've got a strand of pearls that could potentially be your family heirloom piece of jewellery. JOGP79 is your code. £8.95. Do you know what? I'd sell a pair of earrings for 20 in sterling silver. Gorgeous. Ooh. Have a look at these. Oh, do you know what? Just before Christmas, actually, the Markle and Sparkle store. I was in there and they've got some costume jewellery and there was something very, very similar to this. And it was the multicoloured ones that we've had here at Jewellery Maker before. They were not the real deal. They weren't the shell pearl. And they were £22, which actually isn't that bad, but it's costume jewellery at the end of the day. It's not the real deal. Why fake it? You don't have to. We're going under £10 for these this afternoon. Red mother of pearl. I'd go with like a corally pink more than red with these, I think, but you can make your own mind up. 15mm to 22 by 20mm in size. Perfect rings, perfect for pendants and perfect for summer as well. I know it's a bit soon to be talking about summer, but we are very excited. Like, no one can wait for that sunshine and a bit of warmth. Oh, please. JLTA48, £4.95. These are genuine mother of pearl beads that you've got here, and they're not synthetics, they are the real deal. And you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 individual gemstones on that strand. Beautiful pearlescence. You've got gorgeous, look at the colours coming from these. You've got golden hues, you've got greens, you've got blues coming through there as well. They are very, very pretty. I would multi-buy. I'd get a couple of these, I'd knot them, and I just have over the head necklace for the summer. Maxi dress, over your white blouse, over your white t-shirt. You can have a real pop of colour and a really fun piece of jewellery. Lots of you coming through for these. You have got them in your baskets, but you haven't yet checked out. Do remember, it's all about confirmation. You haven't actually done it until you have completed your order. So please make sure you go through that checkout process and confirm. Remember, you've got one postage in any one day, just £3.95. In fact, we were under £10 with your postage as well. So even if you're just coming in for this today, that's all you're spending, less than £10. JLTA48, ideal auction to come in and open up your order today if you haven't done so already at just £4.95. Multi-buyers, massive, massive congratulations. If you've got a telephone in your hand, you can always skip the automated message by pressing your #1 button. If you just want to get through and confirm, if you're in a rush, that's fine. You can listen to it another time. So it's just a little hint to get to the very front of that queue. JLTA48. Right, let me just show you a couple of things that I've got coming up for you later on. Do you know what? I'm going to show you these first because these are going to be on and gone. It's the best, hands down, the finest strand of black rutile quartz I've ever seen here at Jewellery Maker. That's coming up for you in the 4 o'clock hour, but I've only got 29 chances. Kyanite, that is going under £50. This is a massive, massive carat weight. I had this down as a 69.95 strand. Collectors, massive carat weight of kyanite, 42 carats, going under £50 at £3.45 this afternoon. Labradorite coming up for you, gemstone of the year 2018. Look at these. Oh my gosh. End of this hour. It's the only auction that's not going under £10 in this hour. Right at the end of the hour, this is coming up for you. It's only been on once before, and it was very, very popular. Now, in the 5 o'clock hour today, literally half an hour before we came on show, I've managed to get as much tourmaline as I possibly can for you, because the prices have been ridiculous lately. So we've got a tourmaline showcase coming up for you in the 5 o'clock hour at some point. Jasper kit is available to pre-order. I think it's just over there. Available to pre-order, www.jewellerymaker.com. Yeah, thanks Adam. Okay, so at the moment, the price tag on the web for this kit is £42.30. £42.30. These Jaspers are gorgeous. But the saving on this kit is 52% today. That is better than half price. This kit is going under £20. It's available to pre-order now at www.jewellerymaker.com. It's going under 20. Lots and lots of them have gone already. We've only got a really small quantity of these anyway, so do be quick. You can get in there quickly. Try it. Right. Okay, one more auction, and we'll have a first star buy for you that is going under £10. Right. The what? Sorry, lovely. These ones, I've never seen these before. These shouldn't be going under £10. Have a look at these. These are gorgeous, really, really sizable. Now, I'm trying to think when I was last here, Saturday. I think it was Saturday, either Friday, when I was talking about natural coloured gemstones. You know, like, as in natural hues, like sandy colours, caramels, creams, you know, really earthy tones. And a lot of the time you tend to get those in Jaspers. This, 330 carats of feldspar. Now, generally speaking, you know, generally in the gemstone industry, feldspar is not a variety or family of gemstones, I should say, that comes very affordably. You know, you think of moonstone, that's from the feldspar family, that's the most expensive, generally speaking. It's not one of the most affordable families of gemstones. These are gorgeous. Kind of got a bit of an animal printy feel about these, and I'm loving those kind of natural colours, those creams, those coffees, those caramels that you've got going on in there as well. The 330 carats is a huge amount, and these are great sizes as well at 20 by 15 millimeters. So perfect size for rings, perfect for bracelets. If you want, you know, a summery design, you could even pop those onto some elastic. The way that they're going to sit against the wrist, they'll look very, very pretty. £9.95. One of those on a head pin, long drop in a chain, or on some cord will look fantastic as well. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 individual pieces. That could be 20 pieces of jewellery. That's less than 50p each. You wouldn't be selling those for less than £10 each. I wouldn't. Anyway, it's entirely up to you. Get your certificate of authenticity with as many pieces as you can. It's only an extra 25p if you add it to your order, or you can print it off at the web, www.jewellerymaker.com. Can I quickly hold those up, Bruce? Is that okay? Lots of you coming in for these. I would check. I see you know feldspar should not be going under £10. Mary and Jerry in Lincolnshire, Kathleen in Tyne-Wear, Leslie in the West Midlands, Jackie in Merseyside, Collect in Bedfordshire, Trina in the West Midlands, you've just got yours as well, Collect in Essex. We've got a single figure quantity. I can't believe that's £9.95. I think you've put that in the wrong hour, Ross. I love that. Yeah, I think I might have. Brilliant. Was that a good Ross impression? Yay! FJTA59 is your code for that. Massive well done. Right, oh yeah, star buy time. No, I just want, there's two gemstone strands down there that keep jumping at me, but I'll do them after the star buy. If you want to do the star buy, it's fine by me. Yes, do star buy. Whoopsie. Have a look at this. This is gorgeous. I love this. And you know what? I think This has got bridal written all over it. Or, you know, those really special pieces of jewellery. Perhaps you've got a wedding to go to. Perhaps you've got a special occasion, birthdays or anything coming up. Or you want to make someone a really, really, oh no, special piece of jewellery. You will get 4. I now have 3. Have a look at these head pins. Do you know what, with these, I'm thinking bouquets, bridal bouquets with these. We were saying a couple of weeks ago, you know, you tend to see a lot of bridal bouquets these days that have diamantes kind of pushed into the buds of roses. This is CZ. It's so fiery. The clarity is that of a very, very high graded diamond, CZ as well. These are really pretty. You've only seen them once before, or I beg your pardon, you will get 5 of your head pins. So 5 of your CZ head pins, they're 50 millimeters in size. You're going to get 2 pairs of your shepherd's hooks in there as well to make your earrings. You've got 5 of your crimp tubes, 5 of your crimp covers. You've got a 20 centimeter length of bracelet chain in there. 5 of your jump rings, which are approximately 5 millimeters in size. And then look at these. Look at these connectors. See, I'm thinking pearls. Bridal pearls, multi-stranded. So you've got 3 drill holes on your connectors here. A multi-stranded pearl design. Here's the connector to go with. Wow, that will look incredible. That will be such an elegant, beautiful piece of jewellery. There are, you know, certain gemstones or certain designs that you want to make. Maybe you've spent hours and hours and hours on seed bead pieces, you know, some seed bead designs. You want the best components to finish them off, don't you? You know, a lot of the time we look at something and just think, yeah, well, a bolt ring clasp just isn't going to cut it for this piece of jewellery. You want something really, really special. And that is exactly what you have with this findings pack. It's really, really elegant, very feminine. I love that rose gold finish as well. YQ GP62 is your code. £9.95 for you this afternoon. 0800 644 655. Whoopsie. Marilyn, you've got yours. Well done. Suzanne in Nottinghamshire, Mandy in Hertfordshire, Lois in Florida's got 2. Congratulations to you. Collect it in Essex. Leslie in the West Midlands. There's lots and lots of you coming in. Remember, if you have shopped with us already today, if you have already opened your order, you're already paying that postage. So you've got nothing to lose by adding to your order because you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take advantage. These are gorgeous. Do you know what? I would totally use this just for myself. My own piece of jewellery. I think it's so elegant, so beautiful. But that said, do you know what? If you want to use these as an upgrade for a commission that you're doing, perhaps you're doing a commission for somebody and you know it's a special piece, you could maybe offer this as an upgrade for X amount, if you like. YQGP62. Andrew in Greater Manchester. You're there. Wanda in the West Yorkshire. In the West Yorkshire? In West Yorkshire. In West Yorkshire. In the West Yorkshire. Nicola in Lancashire. Collector in Greater Manchester. Multi-buy, multi-buy, multi-buy. In total, that's 28 findings you've got there. Earrings, bracelet chain, connectors, jump rings. Those head pins are gorgeous. Oh, do you know what? I've just had an idea with these head pins as well. Earrings. Just earring drops. So what you can do with head pins, these being 50 millimeters, you could just simply create a shepherd's hook. If you've got your bail making pliers, you could just simply create a loop at the top, create that shepherd's hook and have a long drop in an earring. That will look very, very elegant. Well done if you manage to get that one. Right. I'm just going to show you, these are the 2 strands that I asked Ross if we could do. So we've got one multi-gemstone strand and the Unikite. These, both of them have been jumping out at me. And do you know what? It's those earthly colours that I love, isn't it? You know, almost like mookaite, jaspery colours. You've got this strand. It's gorgeous. Oh no. Can we do it? Ah! Okay. Okay, so it shouldn't be going under 10, but there's 28 left, so we're just going to do it anyway. Technically, it shouldn't. Multi-gemstone strand. You've got a lot of jaspers in here. You've got your ocean jasper in there. Mookaite tones, but I'm going to say that they're jaspers that you've got. Look at the greens and the whites and the reds. Imagine if you've got Gemma Crow, guest designer Gemma Crow, had a lovely mookaite strand of kind of slices on the other day. This would look fantastic with that. I would multi-buy. Last 28, as soon as those graphics are in, you can start to dial 0800 644 655. You will be paying less than £10. That's 98 carats. 98 carats, 7x4 to 9x5 millimeters in size, 16 centimeter strand. Right, we're going to show you the genuine price of where we should be for this strand. Ooh. I'd be really quick. I'd be really, really quick. But we have to go under £10. It's last of stock and you can do this, but you will have to be really, really quick to do it. 0800 644 655. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous strand that you've got there. Can I just say, the way I always think of strands like this, especially when you have tassels that are this fabulous, I would pop those tassels onto 2 sterling silver shepherd's hooks and I would have my money back just on the tassels without even touching the gemstone. Tassels are so on trend at the moment. Make some money from your tassels there as well. Leslie in the West Midlands, straight in buying 2, Stella in the Highlands, Mandy in Hertfordshire, you're there. We've taken it under 10. That is a £20 saving. I'm not very good at maths, but that's like 66% off or something silly. That's ridiculous. 0800 644 655. I don't have a breakdown as to exactly the gemstones. I know it says multi-gemstone, but I'm going to go with multi-jasper strand with this one. I think you've got a lot of different varieties of jasper in this particular strand. £9.95. 0800. That one almost looks like a showerite, but I'm still going to go with jasper. That's gorgeous. 0800 644 655. 2468. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 individual gemstones. Christine in North Hampshire, Leslie, Stella, Mandy, Denise, Suzanne, Eleanor, collect it in the West Midlands. You've just got yours. Vivian, you're there. Lindsay, congratulations. Yvonne, you've just managed to check out as well. Claire's just got hers on the web. Well done to you. Keep coming through and keep checking out. Remember, do you know at 8 o'clock in the morning, that price tag will go back up to £30. The only way you can get this price tag is by checking out before 8 AM. But because of the quantity, you can't take that long because you'll miss out. That'd be beautiful. I love those. Right, you ready for these? Was the price tag that I saw for these right? Yeah. Because for me, that price tag is it's a nugget strand price, but like a really good price for a nugget strand. We have not had many 8mm rounds that have gone to this price. Like, these are 8mm rounds. These are huge. If you are brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker and you're thinking, I do want to give it a go, but it's a bit risky. Yeah, totally get that. Totally get it. But this auction, I can tell you, will be the most affordable auction in this hour. So everything's going into 10. But you've not seen anything go this low yet, okay? So it will be the most affordable piece in this hour. So for me as a new viewer, I'd be thinking, if I'm trying you out, I want to spend as little as possible. This is your auction. This is the one to come in for. With your very first purchase here at Jewellery Maker, there is no minimum spend, and with that first order, you will get 2 genuine gemstone strands. Last time this was on, 258 of them sold, and I've got the last 62 that will sell out very, very quickly. I'd just like to put it out there, but if I made a pair of earrings with 2 of these gemstones, I'm trying to think now, do I be really generous because I'm getting such a good deal, or do I just be honest because of the gemstone? Okay, let's say I'd double my money on a pair of earrings. Easy peasy. No minimum spend as a new viewer here at Jewellery Maker. You will get 2 genuine gemstone strands free of charge with your first purchase. This is the auction to be coming in for. USPO 98. That is just £2.95 for 8mm rounds. That's not right. That is not right. 175 carats, beautiful unakite. I love this. It reminds me of spring unakite. It really does. It's like blossom on trees, isn't it? Really pretty. Gorgeous pinks in with the greens there as well. Catherine's in Gwent, well done. Susan in Lancashire, collect it in Ayrshire. Denise in Lancashire. Marcelina in Greater London's got 2. Collect it in West Yorkshire, well done. Lois in Florida's got 3. Rona in Merseyside. Beverly in Bedfordshire. Christine in Northamptonshire. Stella in the Highlands is in Constance in Devon. Catherine in Berkshire. Catherine in Lanarkshire. Geraldine in Midlothian, you're there. Collector, you just popped yours in your basket on the web. Rona in Merseyside, Stella in the Highlands, you've just managed to get 2. Congratulations to you. Keep dialing and keep putting it in your basket on the web before it goes. That price tag will go back up at 8 a.m. in the morning. However, with things like this, do you know what? That quantity will get really, really low, and then the telephone bidders will come in and it will disappear from your basket if you haven't checked out. You've still got time to do this. Over half of the stock is gone, but we still have stock available. 0800 644 655. Press your number 1 button. Get through to the call centre as soon as you possibly can and confirm. I'll just count them out for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 47. That is 23 pairs of earrings. If you sold 23 pairs of earrings at £5 each, that's a lot of money. It's 6p cost. Earrings, I love that. They are expensive these days. I can remember when they were like 5. They do. You're right. And Ross just said, isn't it funny how everybody, like, you know, thinks about the economy as in Freddo frogs? Your inflation. Yeah. Judge it by a Freddo frog. Tell you what, you're right, Ross. Lynn in Hampshire, Mel in Worcestershire, you've got 3, well done. Michelle in Yorkshire, collect in Gloucester's got 4. Gertrude, collect in Suffolk. Heather, collector. Mandy Sue, Mel in Essex. 70p for a Freddo frog. What's it made of? Platinum? Yeah, it did used to be. Bruce is saying Freddo used to be the chocolate that you bought if you couldn't afford chocolate. Used to have a Freddo instead. Not anymore. Not anymore. I'd rather one of those big share bags when they're on offer for £1, but you don't share them. Those ones. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Ross is happy now he knows it's not just him that doesn't share a share bag. Share? Share? I scribble that out and then put them in the fridge. Yeah. Right, coming up for you, literally 10 minutes time, something like that. Not under 10. It's the only auction that will be not going under £10. Clearly, look at the quality of these. Oh my gosh. They are lush. I love the shape, and I love the where the drill hole is on these, because for me that's so easy to make rings. Makes them so easy to work with. Coming up for you in about 10 minutes time. Right, don't forget, I've got a Tourmaline showcase coming at you 5 o'clock. I actually know nothing about it because it's so last minute. I went in and asked, didn't expect anyone to say yes, and they said yes. So I was like, brilliant, excellent. Right, rainbow coated crackled white quartz tubes. I'll only say it once. Look at these. These are, think unicorns, think magic, think fairies, think mystical. They are so beautiful. Think under 10. Yes. Love these. I love these for the bead loom. If you've got the bead loom, I've never used it before, but I'm told that you need to have consistent sizes to use on the bead loom. And I have seen a design, I want to say it was Sarah Elwin that did it, but I can't remember. And I think she used similar shapes to these, so I'm thinking they would be perfect because you've got that consistency in size. Now, the one thing that I do have to say is with any of our rainbow coated gemstones, the screen never does them justice, you know. The colour from these is really magical. So think of the surface of a bubble. You know, when you get that gorgeous pinks and those greens and that iridescence almost, that's what you get from your rainbow coated quartz, or your rainbow coated gemstones, I should say, but it doesn't very often come across on screen as it is. You've got 2, 4, whoopsie, try that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33 individual gemstones. Great for using as spacers as well. So, you know, if you want to be really, really decadent and use gemstones as spacers in with your seed bead designs, your gemstone designs, or just pop one of those onto some Eslon. One of those onto Eslon and have it as like a stacker bracelet. Morse code jewellery as well, perfect for that. £9.95. EHGP79 is your code for this one. 0800 644 655. Or on the web at jewellerymaker.com this afternoon. Download the app as well, then you can take us with you, round Tesco's, round Sainsbury's, round Morrison's, Aldi, other supermarkets are available. £9.95, or on the school run. I've done that quite a few times, because it's one to own time, you see, for me, school run o'clock, isn't it? Yeah, 3 o'clock. So I download the app. I shouldn't have, I don't know if I should say this. I do have the school's Wi-Fi. Yeah. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah, so I've been known to buy the one to own on the playground before. But it's good, you don't have to miss anything then. £9.95, EHGP79 is your code for these. Make sure you check it out as soon as you can. Lots of these in baskets right now. It's about confirmation, so make sure you confirm as soon as possible. Ooh, look at it. Do you know this gemstone is so often mistaken for turquoise? Your variscite usually comes much, much greener. However, this is very, very turquoisey in its hue. Look at this, and you've got like that, mate. It's almost like the jaspers that we've had recently. Oh, Terra Jasper, the Terra Jasper. So it's almost got like the markings of Terra Jasper in there as well. But it is very, very often mistaken for turquoise, which is why it's called turquoise green. Green variscite. It's beautiful, isn't it? There's not much green going on in this, actually, to be perfectly honest. It's very, very turquoise in its hue. 8mm in size for 120 carats you've got there. 38cm strand. For me personally, 8mm rounds is the perfect size for a stretchy bracelet. Like you know, your go-to piece of jewellery, your throw-on piece of jewellery. So, you know, if you're going out to the supermarket and you feel like you need to be wearing some jewellery, or you are going on the school run, or whatever it is where you feel you need to be wearing something, some piece of jewellery, this is perfect for stretchy bracelets. And in fact, again, if you are new to us here at Jewellery Maker, do you know what? If you're making stretches, you don't actually need any tools, just a pair of scissors. A pair of scissors to cut the elastic. Oh, really? Oh, I thought he was done there. He's not done. Our Ross is going lower. Get dialing. FKPO64. Do you know what? If you have already checked out, none of you will be paying that price tag. So don't think, oh, I should have waited till that price tag's gone down. Nobody will pay any more than anybody else. So basically, what happens is your order stays open till midnight unless you request otherwise, so that you can keep adding to it. So none of your items are shipped until that order is closed at midnight, if you like, thereafter. So what our warehouse do is they will type the item code into their system, and then it will pull up a huge list of every single person that checked out. All of those people, and then they look at the final low closing price tag, and that is the amount that is charged to your card. They don't go through every single one and look at where you checked out and that price and this price and this price. Everyone pays the final low closing price tag, £7.95. So all of you that have already confirmed have now made a fantastic saving. Well done. Patricia in East Sussex, Collector in Denbighshire, Shona in Lanarkshire, you've got 2, Leslie in the West Midlands has got 2, Gertrude's back in Wiltshire, Lois is back in Florida, Constance in Devon. There's so many of you in that have already purchased, so well done. Just one postage for you. And you know, let's be honest, well, I'm just going to say, I think that is very Sleeping Beauty in its colour. It really is, isn't it? You know, it's that kind of distinct turquoise blue, Sleeping Beauty colour. There's no way on your Nelly, if we were looking at this kind of carat weight of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, or any turquoise, would we get it at £7.95. Lynn in Essex, you've just checked out. In fact, do you know what? Congratulations to every single one of you that was on the web, because you have all checked out straight away. Massive well done. FKPO64 is your code for that one. Well done if you managed to get that. Gorgeous. Right. The only auction not going under 10 is your Labradorite. It's your star buy. I love this strand. Do you know, I love this gemstone. It's quite funny because every year, although, and my money was on Ethiopian opal in 2018, I was absolutely convinced Ethiopian opal would be gemstone of the year. But every time labradorite wins, we're never surprised because it is so popular here at Jewellery Maker, and it is one of those gemstones that you can never ever get bored of. It's one of those gemstones, very much like Ethiopian opal actually, where you can lose yourself literally for hours. You know, it's one of those, if you've got a piece of labradorite jewellery, either a ring or in a pendant, something that you can look at yourself, you'll find that it is a great gemstone for passing the time. If you're sitting in a waiting room, if you've got a commute somewhere, you know, you can lose yourself in gemstones like this. And because of that labradorescence, because of that phenomena, it draws people in. If it's a piece of labradorite jewellery that you've got on your craft stall, if it is a piece of labradorite jewellery that you are wearing, people will notice that piece of jewellery wherever it is, and people will compliment you on that jewellery. You cannot help but look at things that sparkle, that flash. That is a fact. You know, if we are walking down the road and something flashes in our peripherals, we will look automatically. It's built within us. It's our natural instinct to look at something that flashes. If a gemstone sparkles, if something sparkles, if something flashes with colour, we're automatically drawn to it. We will automatically look. So I always think, and I know lots and lots of you do this as well, that do sell, I don't sell, but the psychology of it. And it's like the clothing store. So, you know, like your ladies' clothing stores, they purposely put costume jewellery by the checkouts so that when you are stood in that queue, you will look at whatever's there. You know, next time you go, just have a look at what's around you when you're stood in a queue. Things are placed there. When you go to your supermarket, things by the checkouts and the shelves, that they put a lot of offers there on purpose because they know you're going to be stood there waiting in a queue. So it's like the psychology behind sales, if you like. So labradorite for me, I'm thinking, do you know what, you've got to have it. You've got to have it on your craft store because that is the crowd puller. You know, have something next to it that, you know, is perhaps your high-end piece of jewellery, or the piece of jewellery that perhaps is a 3-figure price tag. You know, it will get more people over to look at that piece of jewellery. It's one of those gemstones. It really is fantastic. It is also one of those gemstones that most people are familiar with. You know, there isn't really anything else like labradorite in its base colour and with that amazing labradorescence. Now, it is all about the angle in which the light hits the gemstone that enables you to see that labradorescence. So as you move the gemstone, or as that piece of jewellery moves, as the light hits it at different angles, you may see different colours coming from that gemstone. So this one here, it's kind of like it's like a swimming pool blue. It's almost like an apatite blue that you've got from your labradorite there. It's absolutely beautiful. But sometimes you can get bands of colour, like rainbows through there as well. We can see blues, we can see purples, sometimes we can see pinks, sometimes we can see golden hues, coppery hues in there as well. You get the most amazing display of colour from labradorite. It's absolutely beautiful. This particular strand as well, with this shape, with this size, for me, these would all be rings, every single one of them. And the price tag that I sell them on for depends on the size. So that one in the centre there, I'm not sure I would sell that one. I think I might keep that one for myself. That would be an amazing statement ring. And that one there, I mean, you think about the last time you saw labradorite in jewellery. So a lot of the time, I'm very familiar with seeing it in I call them seaside shops. So they're your typical shops by the coast that sell incense and tybuders and handcrafted silver jewellery, those kinds of shops. I have seen pieces at the shop that I go to in Pembrokeshire, you know, ranging from 60, 70, 80 pounds, depending on the size of the labradorites, but it's a really popular gemstone in that particular shop that I go to. You know, something like this, which is one of the smallest ones off the strand, and that quality, you've got to think about the quality of each individual gemstone as well. Something like that, bezel set into sterling silver, I think you'd be pushed to find that under £60 anywhere, just for that one gemstone. 0800 644 655 or on the web at jewellerymaker.com today. Now remember, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee with absolutely everything here at Jewellery Maker. I strongly recommend getting them home. Labradorite is one of those gemstones that you have to see in real life. Please get it home. Labradorite, take it into natural daylight. Take it outside in the day, but take it outside at night time as well, because if there is a clear night and the moon is out, this gemstone is incredible at night time. And there's not many gemstones that we tell you to look at outside at night time. This is fabulous. Ellen, RU17. Now I've got 15 gemstones across the strand. 15 gemstones, completely different in their display of colour, their labradorescence, in their size. So, you know, if I sold that end one, you know, I'm going to say, I'm going to be generous, I'm going to say 30 to 40 pounds for the smallest one, yeah, because of the quality of it as well. 30 to 40 pounds in sterling, I think that'd be an amazing price tag. Larger ones in the centre, you've got to be talking £50 plus. Again, depending on where you're selling. But that price for me is using 925 because I wouldn't compromise. I would only use 925 sterling silver as an absolute minimum with this quality of labradorite. £19.95. Lots of you have checked out, but that's not what you are paying today. LN RU17 is your code. 0800 644 655. Cost £1 a stone. Less than, in fact. Less than £1 a stone for you. Get dialing, get checking out, get this strand home. You will absolutely love this. 0800 644 655. LNRU17 is your code for this one. Christine, well done to you. Yvonne's in Lois in Florida, has got 2. Bridget in Flintshire, Patricia in Aberdeenshire, Julie in Suffolk, Suzanne in Norfolk, Mandy in Hertfordshire, Carol in Cardiff, Janet in Essex, Anne in Essex is there as well. Chris in Yorkshire, you've just checked out. 99 pence. It doesn't make sense, does it? It really, really doesn't. Imagine a pair of earrings. Oh, imagine actually something very, very similar to what's been done on the strand. So you've got the added bonus, they're just acrylic spacers that you've got on here, but you might like to replace those with sterling silver. Imagine just 3 of those graduated in earrings with 925 sterling silver. Do you know what? As they move, as they catch the light, oh my gosh, they will look incredible. They really will. 0800 644 655. Suzanne in Norfolk, well done. Mandy in Hertfordshire, you've just checked yours out as well. Sally Ann's in Kent. Annette in County Durham, Jeanette in Essex, Anne in Essex, you're there on the web as well. All you've got to do is check out. Your 30-day money-back guarantee doesn't start today. It starts the day that you get these delivered to your door in a couple of days' time. Then you've got 30 days to think about it. It really is a long time to think about something. You know, if you want to get that out, have a look at it in, you know, your daylight. Have a look at it at night time. Maybe put it next to some other gemstones and see how it's going to work. I tend to only ever put this with moonstone. It's entirely up to you, but do you know what? I think with moonstone, they look amazing together. If you have that in your basket, you will do it as long as you check out. You've got to check out. Anthony in Greater Manchester, you've just checked out on the phone line. Suzanne in Norfolk, Sally Ann, Annette, Janet and Anne, Jackie in Essex as well. You've just popped yours in your basket. Just make sure you're checking out for those. They are gorgeous. Woo! Right. Kit coming up for you on the other side of the break. That is available to pre-order at www.jewellerymaker.com. The price tag you can see is £40 and something on the web. £42.30. We are going to save you over 50% on the price of that kit. Already lots of them going, so if you do need to go out round about now and you're going to miss that, 20% of the stock has already gone of that particular kit. You can go over to the website now and you can get that now. An amazing price. Right, should we quickly squeeze in? Oh my gosh, these are huge. Black fresh water-culture pearls, very, very sizable. And actually, a lot of these have got the flat backs to them as well. So as rings, these are perfect. Really, really sizable. And going under £10. £9.95. VW PO35, 10 by 5 millimetres, 35 centimetres straight. I'm just going to quickly hold them up for you. They're huge, you know, really sizable. £9.95. Amazing value for genuine pearls you've got there. 0800 644 655. You're still on the phone lines from the last auction. maybe just tell the call centre to pop this on your order as well while you're there. Saves dialing in again, doesn't it? VWPO35 is your code for those. Now, less than 20 of those available. Kit is available to pre-order at JewelleryMaker.com. They are already going. 5 o'clock this afternoon, last minute, right before the show. I asked for a tourmaline showcase. I really thought I would be laughed at, and they said yes. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So 5 o'clock, I've got tourmaline coming up for you. I've got kyanite, I've got watermelon tourmaline, I've got black rutile quartz coming up for you as well. So many treats coming your way this afternoon. As I always say, you never know what's going to happen here at Jewellery Maker. So if you can stay with us, do. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes' time.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easy to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
afternoon. Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Katie Parker's here. You made it then, because I forgot you were stuck in traffic, weren't you, as well?
Bit, but yeah,
You did it. Thank goodness for that, because I'm not very good at demos. Katie's here. The kit today, or the kits, I should say, are just fabulous. This, as literally as we seconds before we came back, just noticed the pendant as well. Oh my gosh, I love this kit. Anyway, that pendant is gorgeous.
It just really shows off that beautiful gemstone.
That looks so expensive. That looks so high end. Really, really beautiful jewellery, Katie. I love this kit. Now, 20% have gone already on pre-order at www.jewellerymaker.com. Oh, I'm promising you, I've got all of my eyeshadow off my makeup bag on me. That's nice. In fact, I'm going to put these down. I'm just going to give my hands a wipe, if that's all right, because it looks like I've been down a mine. After picking up my makeup bags. If you could just have a look at the pieces of jewellery, and I'll just give my hands a wipe. Look at those. They are gorgeous. No, don't have them with me. Oh, here you go. Isn't that pretty? Did you enjoy working with this kit, Katie?
Yes, yeah, beautiful. The colours within that imperial jasper is beautiful, and it goes so well with this, the lava stones. It's absolutely beautiful.
Do you know what? I've only seen the lava rock a couple of times before.
I've worked with them. Yeah.
I've had the purple strand. I think I had a blue strand, an orange strand, and that green strand, and it works so well with the kit that you've got today as well. Really, really pretty. Right, I think we're there.
I love the shapes that you get in this kit as well, because it's so varied. So you can use different things, like with the bangle. I've kind of set that kind of triangle shape, but set it on its side. So,
yeah. They're amazing. Do you know these? For me, these Jaspers as well, it's a fairly new variety to me here at Jewellery Maker. They are just gorgeous. I love the pastel hues that you get with this variety of Jasper. They really are pretty. Now I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 10 cabochons here, 10 individual cabochons of your Jasper. Just those on their own at the price tag that we are going down to would be absolutely phenomenal. Now, this kit is limited, okay? It's a limited edition kit for you this afternoon. You will have to be quick. They are already selling on the web, as we did put them available to pre-order at 1 o'clock this afternoon. All you have to do is dial that number. Do it now, because we're making you a big saving on this one. So I've got a variety of your Jasper cabochons. I've got 92 carats of your imperial Jasper. Now, anything with the name imperial means it's the cream of the crop. You know, you've got the queen of the Jasper right there, and a big carat weight. 92 carats in your imperial Jasper. That's a multi-shape assortment, so it might be that you get more of them at smaller sizes. You may get less of them at larger sizes. Do you know how many you had in your pack, Katie?
I think I had a couple left from the ones that I've made up, and then this is my second kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this one.
Okay, so you've got slightly more in there, so you'll have a slightly smaller sizes. So if your budget will allow you to multi-buy, pick your favourite pack, send the others back. You know, if it's a certain shape that you are looking for, then please feel free to multi-buy and return the pack that you don't want. That's absolutely fine by us. So I've got 8 cabochons in total in this pack. Whoopsie. I then have this strap. I love this. Absolutely love it.
So
the
well.
Lava Rock. I love it because it's so lightweight as well. And for those of you that have never been to Lanzarote before, it's a volcanic island, and you know there is so much Lava Rock jewellery over there. And I don't know why. I don't know if there's a specific reason, but it's always with peridot.
Yes.
The two colours work really well together. Obviously, the green and the black look fabulous, but it's always with peridot. And you know, I can remember the last time that I went, which I think was last year. I don't know if it was an actual stretchy, but it was a bracelet, little bit of peridot with black Lava Rock. It was 70 euros. Yeah. You know, it really commands high prices over there. It is very sought after. It's very lightweight to wear as well. It's got a lovely texture to it, and it adds great texture to your jewellery as well. You've also got your champagne gold wire, 10 metres of the 1mm gauge, and you've got 10 metres of the 0.4mm gauge. The champagne gold, probably the most popular colour here at Jewellery Maker as well, and you've got 2 fantastic gauges there. price tag of this kit is fantastic. £19 and 95 pence. 0800 644 655 or on the web today at jewellerymaker.com. AZXC64. The only way you can get that price tag is by coming in and checking out before 8 a.m. in the morning. At 8 a.m. that price tag will go back up to the original price tag of £42. So do make sure you're dialing to make that saving. We did have this on pre-order. It's proving to be very, very popular. Rebecca in Essex, Denise in Lancashire, Deborah in the West Midlands, Kay in Nottinghamshire, Christina in the Channel Isles, yes. Annette in County Durham, Paula in Rhondda, Elizabeth in Lancashire, you're there as well. Doreen, you've got yours in Clackmannanshire, congratulations. Beverly, you're there on the web, congratulations. Collector on the web, there's lots and lots of you coming through for this kit. That is a fabulous, fabulous price tag. And look how far this kit can go.
I think I had about 3 cabochons left from this kit. I used all the lava rock. And I had a lot. I'm still using my original wire, so that's my 1 mil.
Goodness me!
There's still loads left. There's probably about 5 metres still on there.
Wow! Yeah. And I love this. I think again, I was saying earlier on, I love natural colours in gemstones, like the beiges and the creams, and you like the mookites and the jasper, sandy colours, caramels. That's what you're getting with these jaspers here. The fact that you're getting such a big carat weight of any jasper is fantastic, but the fact that this is imperial jasper as well, the queen of the jasper. That by itself, I would be more than happy to pay £19 and 95 pence for in a heartbeat. AZXC 64 is your code for this one. Jennifer in Bristol just checked out. Carol, well done to you. Linda, you've just got yours as well. Elizabeth in Lancashire, you still need to check out. Pauline, you need to check out. Collector in Suffolk, Alexandra in Suffolk, you need to check out. There are lots and lots of these in baskets right now. Half of the stock has gone. 30 days to think about it. You know, if you get it home and you change your mind, absolutely fine. There is a little bit of a queue on the telephone lines. It is just seconds. It's a free telephone number. It's not going to cost you a single penny. All of you that have phones in your hands right now, as long as you stay there and speak to somebody, I can tell you that you will do it at this moment in time. So please, please just make sure that you are speaking with somebody and you'll have yours home in a couple of days' time and you could be working on this project, on these designs. Well done if you managed to get that. Okay, then Katie, what are you going to show us?
I'm going to show you the ring that's just on the end there. It's quite
Lovely.
a simple setting ring, but because we've got all these lovely shapes, it's one of those that you could probably use with any of the shapes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to go with that.
Yeah,
okay.
Lovely. I love that. It's great as well because we can do this with any cabochon.
Yes,
can't we?
Yeah,
you know?
any sort of, especially if it's anything that's kind of elongated is brilliant for this design, and it really is very simple. Especially these are the kind of cabochons that if you're not used to knowing how to set them, they end up kind of getting left. Don't they?
Yeah.
So, and we could do this with a pear shape as well, and you know, play around and see what other shapes you can do it as well.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I'm going to be using this elongated one.
That's nice, isn't it?
So that one there, so it's probably just over an inch long, is that one? So it's perfect size for a nice ring. So what I've got is a piece of my 1 mil, and it's about macrame board length. It's more than what you need, but you're going to kind of need the leverage of the wire to get the tension to set it properly. So just go with a little bit more than what you need. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set it to the actual ring size that you want it.
Right.
Okay. So just choosing a ring size on your mandrel. If you haven't got a mandrel, you could use like a permanent marker, sort of pen size, something that's going to be around about your size. Okay. So, and then we're going to turn that over and cross it over at the back. Okay, give that a push together, just making sure it's fitting to that size. Turn it over again and bring those to the front and cross them over. So the actual wires, when we get to this point, at this point here, we've got three wires, and at the back we've got 2 wires. Now that is the actual ring size, so we're not going to make this any smaller. Okay, so give it a nice good pull and make sure you've got some tension on that, so you've got the right size. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bring, I've got a wire at the top and a wire at the bottom, so the top one, I'm going to make a little kink in that, just using my thumbnail and bringing that down, and then we're going to do the same with this top one, so just make a little kink and bring that up. Okay, so kind of starting a little spiral, and this is going to form a little base for your ring to sit on. Okay, so we want this to keep in as neat as possible so that it makes a flat base. Okay, so bringing that one another quarter turn. So we've got our wires going in opposite directions now, and then just follow each one round so you're actually making a kind of a flat spiral. Okay, and keep giving it a little press down, and then bringing this one around, and just keep following that around until you've got a nice little base for your gemstone to sit on. Okay, so that looks around about right. Okay, and then what you can do is use kind of this part of your pliers, just give it a little press down and make sure that it's sat as flat as possible.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to, you could actually take it off and squish it in that way, but it's got a little bit more control if you actually leave it on the mandrel for that piece. Okay, so we want them coming out sort of horizontally, one to each side. Okay, so now we can take it off the ring mandrel. Now this is the fiddly bit, so hopefully the cabochon won't go flying across the room. This is where you need to use a little bit of pressure just to kind of hold it in place. Okay, so we want it to sit nicely, so this central part is sat in the middle of the gemstone there.
Okay.
Okay, so just turn that over again. So using your finger behind and your thumb on top, we're going to start wrapping the stone, so try and keep it as straight as possible. I'm going to wrap around really as tightly as you possibly can, okay? So twice around there, okay? And if you can see, I'm trying to wrap it where it's just starting to come in a bit, is that gemstone, so that it's not going to push, if I do that, it's not going to push all the way through, okay? And then we're going to turn it around, the same again, holding it nice and still, and using that tension. That is why we've got the length of this wire, so you can actually hold it. And bring that around, just straighten up before we finish that, and using that tension again to bring it all the way around. So that's actually really set secure in there. Okay, so what we can do then is, if you've misshapen, it's not too bad is that, but if you have misshapen it, just pop it back in, make sure we're still at the same size. Okay, and then just to finish it off, just making sure everything keeps nice and tight. We're going to just snip these off just to, from the edge of the cabochon, probably about a centimetre.
Okay.
Okay, and do that at each side. So about a centimetre each side. And then all we're going to do is make a little spiral, so it's going to sit nicely at the back. So pop in the very tip of your pliers in and just start turning that around. Turning it around to make that little spiral. And pulling that in and working against the cabochon, and just giving that a little squish and making sure there's no sharp ends. So that's that side set.
Okay.
And then we can turn this around. This is a really quick way of setting cabochons, especially in rings.
But also, you know, there's no particular technique involved, so as a new viewer, or you know, if you're new to jewellery making,
it's one of those cabochon shapes that you probably avoid at the start, especially at the start of your jewellery making journey. So that's really super neat. There's nothing on the back there that can scratch it. Yes, of course you can.
Perk of the job. Oh my gosh, Katie, that was like such a quick make.
Yeah, it's super quick, but it looks like you actually spent a long time making it.
And I think a £20 price tag on this would be quite conservative. Wow, that's amazing. Do you know what? You need to be coming in and getting this kit. This is the fact as well. You know, I know I said we can do this with any of your cabochons that you've already got in your stash, but the fact that this is Imperial Jasper as well, I wouldn't let. In fact, I think for me personally, because I don't have a huge amount of time, I would probably set as many as I can, you know, with a similar type setting into rings and sell them on.
The pear shape that you've got here, just take that. If you were to do that wrap on here, but just make sure that you're wrapping at the tip here, so it can't fall through in that direction.
Yeah, of course.
And just wrap a little bit lower down here, just so that you're catching that very bottom in. As long as you've kind of got the fatter part in the middle, it will work. It will work with anything like that. You could do it with an oval.
I love it.
You could probably do it with even
the
more unusual shapes ones.
Yeah,
definitely.
Do you know what? There was a lot of money to be made. Wow. Cabochons on their own, the Imperial Jasper cabochons on their own, £24.95.
I can believe that.
So you're getting £5 off and everything else for free. That's a really, really good saving today. I love that. It's absolutely gorgeous. At this moment in time, there's about 15 to 20 in baskets. Lois in Florida, Anne in Dorset, Michelle in Nottinghamshire, Tracy in Suffolk, Jane in Somerset, Colette in Berkshire, Samina, Pauline, Elizabeth. You've just got to check out. You could be working on this in a couple of days. And do you know what as well? That is the kind of piece that everybody's going to say, oh, I like that. It's really unusual. Where'd you get that from?
Because you can actually see it. I know we're going over the top of the gemstone. It's not covering it.
Yeah. And of course, you know, it might be, I'd be thinking, me being me, I've got Imperial Jasper there. If I got this kit home, I'd be tempted to do a few of those with my sterling wire as well. Do exactly the same with sterling, and obviously that's something you're going to be selling considerably more. You know, in sterling. That's incredible value in that kit. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Katie. 0800 644 655. I love it. It's the kind of demo you can just be doing while you're watching in the next, you know, half an hour.
I mean, if you got that kit and you're going to have a store, you could probably make that up in an hour. Just making the rings, not even using the 0.4 or the lava rock. And even if you only to charge £10 a ring, which you wouldn't really, not for Imperial Jasper, you're going to make a fortune. A little collection. I tell
you, that's amazing. And just the fact that it's Imperial Jasper as well is incredible. So still lots of those in baskets. All you've got to do is check them out, and that will be yours. A massive well done. Those of you on the telephone lines right now, you will be answered very, very soon. It's a free telephone number. It's not costing you a single penny, so sit tight. Right. End of the hour, to give you a little taster of what's coming up later on, watermelon tourmaline. These are incredible. Now, literally about half an hour before the show, I won't go into it all again because I've done it for the last, I don't know how many shows I've been here, but being very upset about our tourmaline prices lately here at JewelleryMaker, because for me they're just too low for this gemstone. So what I'm going to do for you today is bring you everything that our lovely Simon could find, all the tourmaline that he could find, he's put into a showcase for me at 5 o'clock today. So it's going to be a tourmaline avalanche at 5 o'clock. I've got 8 different strands to bring you at ridiculously low prices. This is going to give you a little taste of what's to come. At approximately 2:45, so not long to wait for that at all. You want to own today. Do we have the Thulite yet? It's being recorded. Like, it's so new that we have no photographs of it. We have no recordings of it or anything. So it arrived at 2 o'clock. But it's Thulite rounds. We've never had Thulite rounds. We've had cabochons before, and I think I've had a strand of pears, little drops.
I've never seen rounds.
Never had rounds. Very exciting. 8mm rounds as well. Do you know what? I'm thinking, see, I don't know the price of the strand because it's so, we don't have anything on our system, like we have nothing. So it's that new, we don't have anything about it. And we were trying to guess the price tag in the office earlier, and I was like, oh, do you know what, 8mm rounds, that's massive, that's huge in a single gemstone. This has gotta be high double figures. I mean, $49.94 an absolute push, I think.
That's minimum, isn't it, surely?
I think so.
I can't wait to see it.
I know, rounds as well. I can't wait. It's been recorded. We've got all the details have been inputted on a system. Yeah, you'll be seeing it at the same time as us, actually. So, you know, the first time you see it will be the first time we've seen it as well. Very exciting. 3 o'clock as you want to own. Right, let's have a look at this Druzy agate for you. I love these frosted ones. They're really, really beautiful. It gives you such a different look with your jewellery and different texture as well. And this colour I think is very summery. Yeah. Very peachy, gorgeous sunset hues you've got there. It says red on our graphics. I think I'd go with peachy orangey with that one. Really, really pretty. These 8mm rounds, that's going to give you some idea of what the Thulite's like. That's an 8mm round as well. They're sizable, aren't they? 180 carats of your red frosted druzy you've got here. Ooh, £3.65 for you today. If you're brand new and you've never shopped with us before here at Jewellery Maker, do you know with your very first order you will get 2 genuine gemstone strands free of charge. With that, there is no minimum spend. I would come in and get something like this, you know, something that isn't going to break the bank, something that's
works so well with the kit.
Yes. Oh, look.
The colour tones in the Imperial Jasper.
Yeah.
The greens. That's going to work so well.
Genius idea. Oh,
Oh, yes.
That should have gone in this kit, shouldn't it?
been in the kit, yeah.
£3.65. Do you know what? If you're still on the phone lines coming in for the kit, then why not add this to your order as well? It's just £3.65. GP31 is your code for that one. 0800 644 655. Perfect for the summer stretchies, isn't it? It really is, with that size, that colouring as well. And lots that you could add to this, because essentially you've got those, what I would call Mother Nature hues, you know, the sunset hues that you've got there. You can add so much to this if you want to add that splash of colour. Over allocated on that one, so do make sure you check it out. Sterling silver head pins now. Are they gold plated ones? Yeah, be these ones here. Do you know, it was funny the other day when we were looking through, you know, what to put in the show, and we realised how little, like, you know, we just don't have any essentials. Like, no. We're not seeing, we occasionally see jump rings, but in terms of, you know, head pins, featherweight head pins particularly, and class, we don't actually see a lot of them. And I did ask a couple of members of the buying team if we can just get some more, because these are, we need them, you know, they're an absolute must. Head pins, essentially, you know, I mean, they are essentials, your head pins. We would use these perhaps to connect to, so maybe you might be putting one of those 8mm round druses on here, creating a loop at the top and then adding that to a necklace chain. It might be that you're putting a round gemstone on there, creating a loop and then adding it to a shepherd's hook if you wanted to. What I like about these, they're the longer head pins, so 50mm in size, is that you could essentially use that whole wire as your earring if you wanted to, you know, just create a loop, use your baling pliers perhaps just to make a shepherd's hook at the top there, and you're going to have a nice elegant drop in an earring as well. £3.55 for 10 individual head pins you've got there. And with these ones as well, they've got the discs on the bottom as well, so it kind of adds a real splash of lustre. So, you know, the ball head pins are very decorative. These, I think, it's more hidden, but then when the light catches it, you do get that splash of lustre.
These are beautiful, especially if you don't want, if it's an earring and you don't want to see that little the ball of the head pin, but then when they swing, you do get that flash of gold. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they are fab, aren't they? And I think, do you know what, wherever we can use 925 sterling silver, absolutely go for it. It's a precious metal, and wherever you're using it, it will be adding value to your pieces. £3.55 for 10 of these. That's just 35p per component. So if it is a pair of earrings that you're making, 70p cost on your findings for you. 0800 644 655. Loads of you multi-buying on these. Get as many as you can. Remember, you know, I always say it's sometimes you get one and you think, oh, next time I need them, next time they're now I'll get some more. But we can't say they're going to come on air next week. We can't say they're going to come on air in a couple of weeks' time. Actually, truth is, we could not see them for another couple of months. And you're waiting for them. Ooh. Oh, the other ones, the smaller ones. Look at these. Oh, I love these. Look at the iridescence. Wow, these are so, so pretty. Rings. Perfect. You know, you've got that round, you've got the drill hole in the perfect place there as well. Bridal, bridesmaids, flower girls, mother of the bride, mother of the bridegroom. They are perfect. Look at that. 38cm strand, 15mm in size, in your white freshwater cultured pearl coins you've got here. These are great for earrings as well, aren't they?
Great for earrings because they'll twist and turn and get that flash from either side of them. Great for working in your hair for bridal. Layer them up on a hair comb. Yeah, so you get like a layer of them sort of overlapping each other slightly. Yeah.
Wow, that would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? They are really pretty. And again, you know, because they are flat, essentially, you know, just in simple bracelets, you want to make a couple of bracelets with these, gorgeous. It always makes me think beach bride. Yes. These do.
Oh, an anklet with those.
Oh,
gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, that would look lovely, wouldn't it? 0800, forget the wedding, just for your holiday. 0800 644 655. QG GP23, £19.95 for you. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 individual gemstones. So that could be 25 pieces of jewellery that you make from this strand. 79p per gemstone for you, and they are genuine freshwater culture pearls. pearls that you have here. Beautiful iridescence as well. And I do strongly recommend that you get as many shapes and sizes into your stash as you possibly can. You know, it will really open up a creative window for you, won't it?
Get them all out in front of you and just find out what works with what and what metals work with what, and it, you know, really, like you say, it'll open up.
These also actually make great moons for Tree of Life designs and things if you want to use them as
yes.
moons. 0800 644 655. Well done if you managed to get those ones. Right. Wire sterling silver. See now, I would be getting this to work with those Imperial Jasper cabochons if you've not got any sterling in your stash already. You know, as I was saying before, the Imperial Jasper, it's not just any Jasper. Any gemstone with the word Imperial really is up there. So there are certain gemstones whereby you know, we will only use 925 sterling silver. So say, for example, like your big 5, we always tend to use sterling silver with those. For some of us, we never compromise. It's sterling silver all the way. It's entirely up to you. But it is really nice to have that luxuriousness of 925 sterling silver. It adds value to your pieces of jewellery. But because it's a precious metal as well, it will withstand the test of time, you know. I've got silver pieces that I've been wearing for years and years and years and years and years. And, you know, I've actually never cleaned them. But it's a precious metal that works fantastic with the oils from your skin as well.
So keep wearing it,
so it really is. I love 95 sterling silver, and I will use it wherever I can. You know, whether it's a piece of jewellery for myself or whether it's a piece of jewellery that I'm making to gift. You have a metre of your 0.1mm gauge. Sorry, your 1mm gauge, I should say. Which is very structural, so in terms of making rings with the Imperial Jasper, that will be perfect. And then you've got 5 metres of your 0.4, which is your weaving wire there as well, which also is a fantastic, fantastic gauge. Gram weight must be huge on these collectively. 0800 644 655 JHXC 46. Do you know what, Ross? I've got the scales. I'll have a little look, yeah, because it doesn't say. Let's try and get the gram weight on this. Let's just pop that on there. 11.86 grams, there or thereabouts. That's a lot of sterling silver.
Can you imagine that? You would only use probably most of the 1 and probably about a quarter of the 0.4 to make that bracelet there with the cabochon sat in it, and you have a solid sterling silver bracelet.
And the value of that as well. Oh my gosh, $14.95. Kit is still available, by the way. You could do that in sterling, that would look amazing. Kit is at the bottom of your screen, still available at the moment. It was better than half price on that kit with Imperial Jasper as well. JHXC46 is your code. Loads of these in baskets. Just make sure you're checking out as soon as you possibly can. Valerie, Linda, you're there. Gail, congratulations. Rachel, you're there as well. Leslie, you're there. Bridget's got hers. Congratulations to you. Christine in West Yorkshire. Collector, Anne in Dorset, you're there on the web. Check out, check out, check out. There was a time that we really would only ever see 95 sterling silver wire in kits.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant that we can just top up our stash of this wire now. I love this.
Wait months and months for it to come up in kit even.
I love and the 1 mil gauge. Sometimes, in fact, a lot of the time we have 0.8 and 0.4, but this is that real structural wire that you've got there in your sterling. Mandy in Hertfordshire, you've got yours. Sophia in Greater London, you've got yours in your basket. Collector, you're there as well. Well done. Right. CZ heart pendants, sterling silver again. Oh, bridal again.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Oh, that is a lot of sterling. Oh, they look like diamonds. Just look. Who's going to know? Look at that. That looks like a VSI graded diamond. Oh, what a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. There is a very special event just around the corner in the jewellery making calendar. It's called Valentine's Day. These are perfect, absolutely perfect. Just pop a jump ring on, add that onto a 925 sterling silver chain. Oh my gosh. Any gents watching, that is going to earn you so many brownie points. Oh, that's cool. I would love, love, love this. I love the size of these as well, 20 millimetres in size. So you will get a pack of 3 of your cubic zirconia hearts. If you're gifting, if you're selling, that's the next big event. in the jewellery making calendar. So, I mean, hearts, even when it's not Valentine's Day, they are, you know, it's a motif that will never, ever date. You know, it's the ultimate symbol of love, isn't it? You know, the heart motif, whether it be a charm, a pendant, earrings, whatever it is, you can give that gift just because, you know, it's just because I'm thinking of you, just because I love you, just because it's Monday. Why not? 0800 644 655. I love the fact that Bruce just yawned out loud when I was going through all those. Oh, just because I love you. KQRF10, £5 each, less than, you're looking at here. 7.3, is that? 7.3 grams collectively. That's huge. That's well over 2 grams per piece. And you can see the weight in these. Just look, you've got your 925 stamp just on the inside there as well. And really, I mean, you could wire them. You could wire them into something if you want to. Pop them onto a jump ring and then add them onto to a necklace chain. Actually, speaking of chain, we've got a chain that we've had added in today that we shouldn't have had as well. 5 o'clock curb chain for you, 925 sterling silver. They are so pretty. If you were asking me carat weight equivalent, I would probably go with about 15 to 20 points carat weight equivalent on that size of a CZ. I genuinely would not know the difference. If you said to me, do you like my diamond pendant? I'd say yes. I'm very jealous. £14.95. Well done if you managed to get that. KQRF10. Tourmaline. Coming up for you very, very soon. We have a tourmaline showcase coming up for you a little bit later on. It is going to be amazing. Look at these. Star by 15 minutes time. Watermelon tourmaline. I was just about to tell you a story, but I'll wait. I'll wait until I bring you that at 1:45. Right. Oh, these are always really, really popular. The bead connectors. I'm going to talk about a designer called Astley Clark that uses the bee motif a lot in his jewellery, and sterling silver pendants. Just a bee on a pendant can fetch 3 figures. It's like 125, 130 pounds. It's very, very popular, the bee motif, in a lot of jewellery. In fact, it is again in decor at the moment, and a lot of designers using it in their jewellery pieces as well. Now, the ones that I had on the last time were the connectors, the pendants. These are connectors. So you've got 2 loops on each side of these, so you can connect them to absolutely anything. And I think with this size and the fact that they've got a little bit of curvature to them across the wrist in a bracelet,
yeah, they're going to work perfect.
Very, very pretty. So you will get 3 pieces in total. They are 925 sterling silver. And again, wherever you're using 925 sterling silver, it's adding value to your pieces. If you go to Astley Clark, if you want to, that's absolutely fine. If you've got £130 to spend on one of his bumblebee pendants, lovely. But you know what? It's 92.5% pure silver, just the same as this is 92.5% pure silver. I would rather save all of that money. Perfect for rings as well. Yes. Look at that.
Yeah, because it's sterling silver, you can probably manipulate that a little bit more.
I should say, if you've got your nylon jaw pliers, you can perhaps just give that a little bit more of a squidge. You could turn that into a ring, turn that into a charm. I am all for that designer look, but I'm not going to pay designer prices, you know, when I can get the same, a fraction of the cost. That's what we're bringing you here. Something that is very, very on trend. You can give your customers that designer look at a fraction of the cost, and they will be so popular. Nicola in Greater Manchester has just got 4 of these. A massive well done. See, you know, Nicola, 3's not going to be enough because they will fly off your crystal. Sorry. She just upped it to 5. £9.95. They will be really, really popular. And when they've all gone, you'll think, oh, why didn't I get more? Why didn't I get more? Do you know, and I can tell you, this is exactly what I've done with the skulls. That's exactly. I got 3, sold 2, got 1 left, which is fine. But now I'm thinking,
I did the same with the Buddha heads.
Yeah, they've gone they're so popular. Yeah. Why didn't I get more? Oh, sorry, getting a bit really loud. AN RF43 is your code. Leslie in the West Midlands has got 3. Leslie in 5. Well done, Jane in Cheshire. Nicola in Greater Manchester has got 5. Anne in Merseyside. Anne in Dorset. Charlene Well done, you've got yours as well. That is an amazing price point for you this afternoon. That cost is just £3.30 something. Whether you're adding that into bracelet chain, necklace chain, whether you're popping those into ring designs. In fact, if you've got your silly gem as well, you could take a mould of this and recreate it if you wanted to as well, with polymer clay and your Cerulean and things like that. Well done, Collect in Merseyside. And in Dorset, you're there. Sharon, you've just checked out as well. Congratulations. Vera, you're there as well. RF43 is your code for those ones. I absolutely love bumblebees in jewellery.
Oh my God. If I had those, all I would do is pop a piece of Essilon on each side. Like I said, knot at each side and a little macrame slider.
Yeah.
Just really, really simple. Absolutely stunning.
Such a great idea that is. That's the thing, you can keep it as simple as you want, or you know, you can really go to town with something like this, couldn't you? And that can be like, you could do a birthstone collection with them and do stretchies, you know, and have that in the middle of a stretchy as well if you wanted to. Fabulous job, well done. Do you know, this is so colourful. I actually never thought it was beryl when I looked at this earlier on. Honestly, the colour in these is ridiculous. I never thought it was beryl.
No, I didn't. At first glance, I thought it must be some quartz or something.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I thought earlier on. I couldn't believe it when Ross said earlier on that this was multicolour beryl. The quality of this is phenomenal. And look at the faceting on these as well. Oh, those pinks are morganite. Those blues are aquamarine. And look at how strong those blues and pinks are. Like, they're phenomenal. Heliodor, your yellow variety, is Heliodor, and you might be familiar with Goshenite as well. All varieties of beryl, and of course the green is your emerald. Those blues, like, this is something that we have to take into consideration when it comes to pricing our pieces of jewellery. If you've got a pair of earrings featuring those two blue aquamarines there, with that much colour, do you know what? Sterling silver all the way for me. Inch drops in 95 sterling silver chain. They'd have to be a minimum of £30. I mean, they are sizable pieces of aquamarine that you've got there as well. 70 carats. In total you have across this strand. So if you're not already familiar with the beryl family, the blue variety is what we know to be aquamarine, the pink variety is what we know to be morganite. We are predominantly seeing those in this particular strand, and they are two varieties of beryl that command big prices. In fact, we're really struggling to get morganite again at the moment, just to give you a heads up. There's a lot of it in this strand. 0800 644 655. I love, do you know what, when I looked at them all earlier on as well, I was almost like, are they bicones? Are they, because they're fat, they're so perfectly and sharply faceted.
Yeah, the facets are so sharp. You can see the angles on all of them. That's going to give you a real sparkle.
They're beautiful.
I can't get over the amount of pairs that we've got, because a lot of the time on our beryl strands,
it's difficult to find them. Yeah,
there's a lot of pairs on them.
There is, isn't it? I'd have to multiply for this one, you know.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, where am I? 40. I don't know why, it's because I count really oddly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 60, 2, 4, 6, 7. 67 gemstones. That is averagely over a carat per gemstone. That takes the price tag up for me. You know, if you're looking over a carat in a single gemstone, you've got to be thinking about that price. You really have. When you're selling these on, if you've got an aquamarine that is that blue in colour, that is over a carat in a single solitaire, pair of earrings, I'd have my money back.
Absolutely, and the popularity of aquamarine, especially after the wedding last year, the royal wedding.
It's coming up to March as well. It's March's birthstone. There are, again, these kind of strands for me that make me think, right, I'm going to start selling, because, you know, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. 0800 644 655. It doesn't have to be about selling. I don't actually sell as a rule. I've sold a few pieces. But you know what? Oh, see, Ross is like, what about that one? Are you talking about this one here, Ross? Yeah, Ross is like, what about that one there then? What about that one there? Because of that tone you've got there. It's very deep. It does, doesn't it? It does have a bit of an indica-like hue to it, that one. It's very individual, very unique. I think I would perhaps pop that one on its own in a pendant.
Yes.
I'd have that on a head pin, I think. 0800 644 655. Valerie's back in, congratulations. Yvonne, you're back in as well. Constance in Devon, Francesca in Kent, Amanda in Kent, Stella in Berkshire's got 2, Janet in Essex, Stephanie in Swansea, you're there as well. Remember, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're not going to need it at all with this strand.
No.
In fact, you know what, I'd use those as spacers with pearls or something as well, you know, because they're just so, yeah, imagine like, you know, the softness of colour, but also the sparkle that you've got there as well.
You could ombre them, especially with that really deep blue. That could be your darkest, and then ombre those.
That's a really
colours,
good idea. Really good idea. Linda in Greater Manchester, Anne in Dorset, you're there as well. There's a couple of you on the telephone lines. Just make sure you speak with the call centre. Oh, it's such a pretty strand. It's so pretty, isn't it? I do think rose quartz, sorry, not rose quartz. See, I'm thinking rose quartz because it's so pink. Morganite and aquamarine, they've both got really soft, gentle hues. They're very calming. Always makes me think of babies, naturally, baby boys, baby girls, because it is a baby blue and a baby pink hue that you've got there. So maybe you can incorporate that into christening jewellery or gifts or birthday gifts and things like that as well. HWKY 61 is your code for that one. Well done if you have managed to get that. Now, do not forget, I have very impromptu, like half an hour before the show, we decided we were going to bring you a tourmaline showcase this afternoon. I am very excited, but also a little bit nervous because, of course, you've probably seen the prices for tourmaline. I'm not going to go there again. I've just got used to it. I've just accepted it now. I think I have to accept it, don't I? I have to accept it. Move on. This is going to give you a little taster of what's to come up later on. Watermelon tourmaline, one more auction. Collectors, be at the ready. This is a chance in a lifetime. It really is. A whole strand of watermelon tourmaline. Oh, it's gorgeous. Beautiful. Right. Let's triple trouble Adam, Bruce and Ross. No. Not really. Have a look at this. 3 strands of your dendrite opal. Now just remember, I said dendrite opal, not dendrite agate. Dendrite opal. This is so rare and so collectible. This really is a gemstone that's never going to give you exactly the same 2 times over. Essentially one of a kind is what you have there. Beautiful, beautiful gemstone. There's so many varieties of opal. Your entire stash could just be about this gemstone. Again, for me, it's all about those natural colours that you have there, you know, varying from your white base colour through to your caramels, through to the blacks, the greys with this. I think this is perfect for gents jewellery.
Absolutely, yes, definitely. It's so on trend though, is these greys, sort of monochromes with greys, and then that sort of caramelly colours popped in there as well.
Love those. Look at those markings, and that is what it's all about with this gemstone. Those markings that you're getting in there, those dendritic inclusions. You've got a massive carat weight collectively here, 42 carats on each strand, 126 carats. In total, 126 carats, we're less than £10 per strand already. Now that for me already is a dendrite agate price tag, and again, it's no offence to agate, but I'm saying that purely because dendrite agate is more abundant than dendrite opal. So, you know, when you think of gemstones, prices generally go on how rare something is. Generally. We don't do generally, I don't think. 0800 644 655. Each strand, oh, I don't have a length on the strands. Oh, I do, 30 centimetres. 30 centimetres, so that is all but 10 centimetres a metre. That's 90 centimetres of dendrite opal for £19.95. That is amazing. Amazing value. That is not even £7 per strand for you this afternoon. VYXC59 is your code. 0800 644 655, or on the web today at JewelleryMaker.com. Now, all you've got to do to get involved is either dial the number on the bottom of your screen, 0800 644 655, or join us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com, or download the app and tap the app to your heart's content. Keep adding to that order, keep checking out, and you'll only pay one postage in any one day. That is gorgeous. Really, really beautiful strands you've got there. That is a bundle.
Oh, that looks gorgeous twisted, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I would probably just pop them onto wire and twist them. All 3 strands. Can you
And do you know
imagine?
what? It does sound like,
Yeah.
to start off with,
Sounds
you might
really
think, well,
decorative,
yeah,
doesn't
I'm gonna make that last. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make suites of jewellery. But then at that price tag, why
Yeah,
not?
why not?
£19.95. Massive well done if you have managed to check that out already. If you haven't, you can still get involved now. Well done. Gorgeous. Right. You ready for some tourmaline? Let's do it. Wow. These are incredible. Now, tourmaline, it's one of my favourite gemstones, and it's one of the rarest gemstones on the planet. It is so collectible, and to find this anywhere else is really, really difficult. It really is. You know, even when you see tourmaline pieces of jewellery. In fact, I've sold pieces of tourmaline jewellery in 4 figures. And many, 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 many moons ago, so at least 10 years ago, when we were under the umbrella of the Genuine Gemstone Company and we used to have different channels, I can remember selling a watermelon tourmaline ring. And it was a one-of-a-kind, and it was in platinum, and there were diamonds accented. And do you know what? The whole time, I couldn't speak. Like, I literally was drooling over this piece of jewellery. And in the back of my mind, the whole time, I was thinking, I need to buy this. I need to buy this.
Yeah.
Like, I have to have this piece of jewellery. Like, I have to have it. It's a one of a kind. I've never seen anything so beautiful in all my days. And I kind of made a bit of a pact to myself that if it didn't sell, I would buy it. But of course it sold. And do you know what? I've been waiting for years and years and years for another one to come by, and it just never has. And, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But I've never forgot that piece of jewellery. Never, ever forgotten how beautiful that watermelon tourmaline was. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous gemstone that has the most beautiful pinks, reds, berry hues, stunning forest greens, lime green hues you've got going on in there. Out of all of the varieties of tourmaline, you know, you take your Paraiba and your Indicolite, they are up there. They're some of the most sought after. But watermelon, you just don't see it. You don't get it on its own. You know, we might have, and later on I've got a tourmaline showcase, I might have a couple of strands where I may be able to pick out one gemstone in a whole strand and say, that's got a little bit of that watermelon feature to it. You know, you've got a bit of that colour split going on. We just don't see them very often at all, and to be able to get this carat weight in slices like this is really quite spectacular. You know, you don't get sizes of tourmalines like this, carat weights like this, unless you're kind of paying 3 figures for a piece of jewellery. That is a substantial amount of tourmaline you've got there. You have 9 individual gemstones. 9 gemstones. I think that's averaging 4 carats each. 3.5 carats each. 3.5 carats each. Now, I genuinely don't know where this is going on price. But what I can tell you, and I said to Ross earlier on, there is no doubt in my mind. And you know what? It's one of those things where I think you really have to appreciate how rare this gemstone is. I would not let any one of these go for anything less than 3 figures. There is just no way. And I don't care where this is going to price. I can't do that. I can't do that with this strand because it's watermelon tourmaline, and they are of a very, very significant carat weight, and they are 100% natural. you know, I can't part with them, and I'd be happy to hold on to them until that person that does appreciate what they're getting is prepared to pay £100 plus. Obviously, I'm going to use minimum of 925 sterling silver with these. We are talking so rare and so collectible. And can I just say, that one right at the front of your screen now, you know, when you get gemstones like that in your strands, like this is one where no two gemstones will be the same, no two strands will be the same. If you can multi-buy, that would be great, okay? Because as you can see there, the recording is different to the one that I have on my hand. So the one there that has the green around the edge, the white, and then the pink in the middle, that's the one that's probably going to command some of the higher price tags on that strand. That one there with the green around the edge, the pink, I'm going to go because that's so dark in tone. That's going to be one of the higher priced ones as well. You know, so when you look at them all individually and break it down, you've got to think what you're getting. And if you have got the scales from us here at Jewellery Maker so that you can weigh your gemstones, you know the exact carat weight that you're getting, that is brilliant also. It is up to you where you sell them. You know, I'm not categorically saying to you, you must sell them at £100. For me, there is £900 in this strand, and that is regardless of where we're going on price. That I wouldn't let them go for anything less because it's watermelon tourmaline that you have here. 0800 644 655, £69.95 for you this afternoon. We're talking something like £8, £9 per gemstone there for 3.5 carats in a single solitaire. 0800 644 655. Now, I fully understand that that is a considered purchase for you today, but you know what? It's watermelon tourmaline. I have never seen a strand of watermelon tourmaline on its own before. This has been on before, and the price tag on your screen right now is where this launched at. However, and we sold a lot at this price, a lot, and all day, every day here at Jewellery Maker. In fact, you know, even if I'm really conservative, which even with this price tag I wouldn't be, by the way, but let's say I was, even if I sold these at £70 each, I'd have my money back on one gemstone. But I still wouldn't, First time you have seen this strand this year, and we are about to take that price tag lower for you. BSNV65. Katrina, Amanda, you're there as well. Sandra's in, congratulations. Claire, Bedfordshire, Pauline. Not any single one of you is going to be paying that price tag on your screen right now. So a massive, massive congratulations for coming in and checking out. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting us here at Jewellery Maker. We will not let you down. 0800 644 655. We have gone under £50 for this strand this afternoon. Oh my gosh. What does that work out to per strand? Per gemstone, I mean. £5.55. Do you know what? I still can't
breathe then.
Please do. I still couldn't bring myself to take those under £100 each in a ring. No. They'd all be in rings for me.
For me, for this strand, I mean, it really is so rare. We don't see these strands, do we? I would be keeping the majority of it for myself or for my family to make heirloom pieces. Sell one piece, and I wouldn't be selling it at £50.
And that's the thing, you'd have your money back, so you can keep the rest for yourself,
you would
can't
just pick one to sell. Certainly don't sell it at £50 because you'd be so far under where you should be, definitely. Nobody would believe what it was if you sold at £50.
No, and people would doubt the authenticity. Like, you know, that's what I mean. With gemstones like this, you have to think about where you're pricing it. By all means, be conservative if you want to. Get your certificate of authenticity. It's an extra 25p if you add it to your order. You can print it off the web free of charge. 0800 644 655. Melinda in Greater Manchester, Jacqueline in Lancashire, Amanda in Kent's there, Katerina in Oxfordshire's there as well. Debbie, you've just got yours as well. I've got Collector in Oxfordshire. You've just managed to check yours out. Do you know what? We're at £49.95. That is £20 back in your pocket for you this afternoon. This is absolutely stunning. A massive, massive congratulations to every single one of you that has managed to check this strand out today, because you've got yourself an incredible, incredible deal. And if you think that is good, wait until you see what's coming up at 5 o'clock. I'm a bit nervous actually that I've decided to take this on myself, considering I always have a bit of a moan when it comes to tourmaline and the prices that they've been priced incorrectly. So really, I suppose I've shot myself in the foot. I shouldn't have gone in and said, well, just give me what's left. There are some amazing, amazing strands. 8 strands of tourmaline coming your way in a tourmaline showcase at 5 o'clock this afternoon. If you have seen some of the tourmaline strands I've been bringing you of late, honestly, you just never know. You just never know what's going to happen. You've got to make sure you're back then. I have Thule. Well, I say I have Thule. I don't actually have it. I still don't have it. The first time you see it is going to be the first time that all of us here see it. None of us here at Jewellery Maker have actually seen this, other than our Michael, who's just getting it polished up now, ready for its premiere. Oh my gosh! We don't have a photograph. I don't think. Do we have a recording yet? Did we manage to get it? No recording. Nothing. Brilliant. That's how new it is. So that will be coming up for you. Your one to own in a couple of minutes' time. If you've got anything in your baskets. At the moment, just make sure you check it out. Have I got time? Yeah, we're going to rag. We're going to rag. We've got to get the through light ready. So don't go anywhere, and I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes' time.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Hi, it's me, Claire. It's my birthday next week, so I really hope you can join me on the Monday the 28th of January on the morning show. So it's a special birthday show, all for me. So we've got lots of lovely things. We're doing a DVD launch, which is a brand new DVD, which is a new project. So that's it's a wirework bangles. So there's lots of kits that go with the DVD. So I think that's in the 9 o'clock hour, and the DVD kits include bare copper wire, black star diopside, silver plated copper wire and kunzite cabochons. I think we've also got some sterling silver wire and some aquamarine cabochons. A bit later on we've also got some tools. So I know we've got my favourite tools. We've got the 6-step bail making pliers, which are my very favourite, so I know we've got those coming up. So the other exciting things we've got, as well as the cake and hopefully some balloons as well, we've also got an amazing deal of the day, which is an apatite strand, so that'll be really exciting to see. We've also got a tourmaline showcase, which is a favourite of mine, so I can't wait to see that too. So join me on Monday from 8 o'clock for lots of fun and laughter.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easy to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Very excited. Oh my gosh, you know. Thanks, Dan. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so new. It literally got here 5 minutes ago. We have no recording, we have no photographs, we don't have anything to put on the web. That's how new this strand is. I've never seen through light rounds. Katie's never seen through light rounds. No one's seen through light rounds before. We've had cabochons. We've had, I want to say rondelles, but I'm not 100% sure. And I think I've had the drops. And that's it. We've never seen rounds, and these are 8mm rounds. They are huge, absolutely huge. In fact, our Ross is still tapping away on his calculator in the gallery right now, trying to work out what we can do with this strand, because that's how we've just got nothing. We've got nothing to go by at the moment. I have a sneaky suspicion that this is going to be an amazing, amazing deal for you today. Do you know, as far as one-to-owns go here on the mid-show, they're exclusive to us here on the mid-show. We have them every day at 3 p.m. I'm going to say this is my favourite one-to-own so far, ever, here at Jewellery Maker. I absolutely love, love, love this strand. Now, in terms of quantity, we've got 187 of these. Now, that sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But it really isn't. Like, it's not going to be enough. There are collectors that tune in to us here at Jewellery Maker every single day wanting to get these rare and incredible gemstones to make fantastic jewellery. There are collectors that tune in every single day not to make jewellery, but just to get their hands on some of the rarest gemstones on the planet, because quite frankly, there's nobody else that can bring them to you like we do. 186, 176 is not going to be enough. 187, I'm just guessing. 187 is the actual quantity. So what we've decided to do, this is all very kind of quick, you know, this has happened like literally in the last hour. You know, we couldn't put it on pre-order because we didn't know if it would be here or not. We don't have any, you know, information on the web. It's just so shiny new. We just want to make this fair for everybody, and this is what we always do in these instances, because as soon as we put graphics in, the webbers can see a price tag, which sometimes gives you an indication as to where we're going. It might be the price tag, but you know, it kind of gives you an indication. So webbers have that advantage that they can be a lot quicker than it is to dial, get through on the telephone lines, perhaps be in a queue, and so on and so forth. There will be a queue in this auction. Undoubtedly, there will be. So you've got a couple of options here. I mean, I shouldn't technically say this because, you know, we kind of like to keep the phone lines closed until. I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to give you a minute warning on this. So we'll start the clock now. This is giving you a minute, telephone viewers, to find your telephone, to get your telephone. I'm going to let you start dialing. I'm going to let you start dialing. Just say Hannah said it's fine. Blame me. I'll take the blame for this one. I'm going to let you start dialing now. 0800 644 655. Have a chat with the call centre. They are wonderful. Talk about the weather. Talk about what you're having for dinner this evening. Whatever you want to. You've only got 30 seconds. Quick chat. I'm just waiting for the price of this Thulite. Or, not even waiting for the price. I'm just waiting for the graphics. Until those graphics are in, the call centre can't actually allocate it to you, but they'll be happy to have a chat with you. So if you're on the phone lines now, dial, press your number 1 button, get through to the call centre and tell them you need this. 5 seconds. 0800 644 655. Go. 75 carats of Thulite. The phone lines are open. The Webbers are going like the clappers. They're a massive well done. Get checking out for this. We had 187 chances. There are already over 45 in baskets right now, and the phone lines are going crazy. 0800 644 655. You've got 75 carats of Thulite in a strand that is so new. The first time we all saw this was together here at Jewellery Maker. The only person that saw it before was our Michael that had to polish this off before he gave it to us on air. You are the first people to get this into your collection. And do you know what? I think you're going to be the last. Judging by the web and the phone lines right now, you're going to have to be really quick. 100% natural your Thulite is. It is the pink variety of your zoisite, which you may have seen your ruby zoisite here before at Jewellery Maker. This is such a gorgeous pink that you have. 8mm rounds. I've got so many multi-buying as well. That quantity is actually falling a lot quicker than we anticipated. I didn't even think, I forget about multi-buyers sometimes. You know, you think 187, this is good, this is fair, this is brilliant. But actually, there's so many of you at multi-buying. We are close to double figure quantity on this one now already. 0800 644 655. I thought that's what you said. I'm just going to say, I'm going to be completely honest with you, 100% honest. 75 carats, 8mm rounds, that price isn't right. No. That's not right, honestly. Okay, so I'm just going to very briefly, really quickly explain again. If you just tuned in, this is so new. Like, this is, we have no information on our web, we've got no photograph, we haven't got anything. It's so new, we haven't had time to input all of our details and stuff. So normally something will be booked in, prices will be looked at, we'll have set prices on the web, then we'll have the option to drop it on air if we want to. Ross hasn't got this information, he doesn't have anything to go by. £26.95, and already over 100 of you have checked out at that price tag. And I've got so many of you multi-buying. 0800 644 655. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 individual gemstones on that strand. This, oh, Katie, look at that as a bracelet.
I was just trying to work out that would make a full bracelet easily. And if you were to use spaces, you've got a pair of earrings as well, at least, and a ring.
Gosh, isn't it beautiful? Do you know, Ross has just said, he's like, you know, do you know what? It's the colour. It's the colour. It's so beautiful. It is very difficult to kind of put your finger on that hue, isn't it? It's not red. It's not pink. It's kind of got burgundy undertones, aubergine undertones to it. That is absolutely stunning. 0800 644 655 or on the web today at JewelleryMaker.com. Oh. Right. This is a premiere. And you have all been amazing. You have all checked checked out very, very quickly. Telephone bidder, straight in, confirming, trusting us before we've even done anything. I don't do numbers, you're probably fully aware. Ross thinks he can squeeze some more out of this for you. I love that. Kerry, I don't think you can, Ross. I don't think you can. £26.95. This is a premiere, and I want you to fully understand that this is a premiere, so this may not happen again. FUVX92 is your code for this one. 0800 644 655. Every single one of you that has checked out so far is not going to be paying that price tag. Now is your opportunity. Do you know what? There's going to be so many people that are missing out on this. Please, please, please dial, press your number 1 button. There is a queue already. It's just seconds. It's not going to cost you a single penny to hold on those phone lines. We are into double figures of these. Please make sure you check out. First time you've seen it, first time I've seen it, first time our Katie has seen it, brand new in today. We didn't even know that we could actually 100% definitely bring this to you today. We were just hoping that by 2 o'clock it would be here. Never seen the rounds before, 8mm in size. Each individual gemstone is huge. You've got something so rare, so beautiful. Nancy, Beverly, Lisa, Elizabeth, Diana, Dawn, Patricia, Alison, Linda, Catherine, Jill, Katrina, Mary, Jerry, Jan, Collector, and Pamela, Shona, Collector in Yorkshire, Jacqueline in Lanarkshire, Lynn, Linda, Heather. There's so many of you there. £21.95. We've just another £5 back in your pocket. A massive, massive congratulations. Keep coming through. Elizabeth in Worcestershire has just decided to buy 3. That's 15. Where were we originally? £26.95. £15. £15 you've managed to save on that. Absolutely fantastic job you've done there. Do you know what? If you are thinking now, oh, I might get 2 now, do it. Please do it, because I can't promise you that you're going to see this strand again. I can't promise you that we're going to have 8mm rounds of Thulite again to bring you. This is so rare, so collectible, and so beautiful.
It's so different. I'd be wanting just one just to keep, just as a little collector's item, just to keep for myself, because we just don't see this at all.
It's stunning, isn't it?
I'd probably make the other one just up for myself and just into a bracelet like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
As a bracelet, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm a bit, I think I'd have to get it home just to see. I'm not sure with this one if I'd use silver or gold plated. I love silver's my kind of go-to, but I'm thinking, do you know what? The gold with it would look beautiful, wouldn't it? Rose gold would look stunning with it as well, wouldn't it? Massive, massive, well done. There are so many of you still there, talking to the call centre, and lots of these in baskets. Lots of you going back in and up in your quantity there as well. So massive, massive congratulations. Let me just explain, if you do have this in your basket, you need to check out. Okay, you need to check out as soon as you can, because that price tag does go back up at 8 a.m. in the morning. However, I don't think it's going to last till then. Our show is replayed throughout the night as well. So if you are watching the second time round, I really hope there's some left for you. Oh, I love those. Oh, they're so pretty. Love them. Well done. If you managed to get those right, I believe I've got the cabochons for you now as well. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at these. Oh, look at the colour of these. Oh, I love the shapes. Love the shapes that you've got. See, that's it's almost like you're really seeing like a vibrant pink with these.
Yeah.
Aren't they stunning? So it is an assortment. So the picture's different to what I have here. So you'll be guaranteed the carat weight, but not guaranteed the shapes and sizes. So I have an average of 30 carats per gemstone here. Oh, it is a pack of 3. Okay, so we're definitely getting a pack of 3, but I can't guarantee the shapes that you will get. So I've got an oval, a pear, and a rectangle here, but the recording, different. Oh no, it's not different. Oh no, sorry, the picture's different. The photo's different. That's all right. So if you are looking for a specific shape, might just be worth multi-buying and seeing what you get. And I'm thinking, you know, the technique that you showed us earlier on as well, Katie, with these in a ring.
Definitely. The really simple setting that we did on the larger cabochon you know, you could take those in lots of different directions. They're absolutely beautiful, aren't they? I'd definitely be using the rounds with those as well.
Yeah, they are. God, imagine, oh my gosh. Imagine a necklace. So if you multi-bought for the rounds and then just had the pair dropping down in the
Maybe a
middle.
rosary link, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would look, it's such a, it's, because I always say I don't do pink because I'm not a girly girl, but this is, it's a very kind of dusky, sophisticated pink.
Yes.
It's really, really beautiful. So you've got 90 carats of your thulite here. So we're averaging 30 carats per gemstone. You will get 3 pieces as well, but we can't guarantee the shapes that you're going to get. AQNI17, £24 and 95 pence for you this afternoon. Do you know what? The thulite rounds in a bracelet, one of these as a pendant design would look gorgeous. The rounds are still available at this moment in time. The code is at the bottom of your screen, but if you are coming in for these right now and you're thinking, do you know what, I'm going to have the rounds tomorrow, the customer service team will do it for you. How about something really, really special for you? £24 and 95 pence, we're at approximately £8 30 something each. How about we get them down to under a fiver? Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. £8 and 31 at the moment. We're going to take them under £5 each. £10 coming off of that price tag, and this is just how it works here at Jewellery Maker. If you tuned in for the first time, do you know what? We can't take those prices up, unfortunately. Prices only ever come down, saving you money, and that's the reason that you tune in and watch live, is because we are just constantly giving you money back. AQNI17. So in the last 2 auctions, you saved £15. Amazing. 0800 644 655, rounds at the bottom of your screen. If you want to add those to your order, please feel free to do so. Doreen in Clackmannanshire, congratulations. Beverly, you've got yours in the West Midlands. Tina in Greater London, well done to you. Mark in Newport, Leslie in the West Midlands, Malcolm in Yorkshire, Jacqueline in Lanarkshire, Catherine in Berkshire, Beverly in Bedfordshire, you're all there as well. Congratulations to you. Debbie, you've just got yours in the West Midlands as well. Claire, congratulations. Susie, you've just managed to take yours out. Tina, congratulations. Lisa Lynn in Hampshire, you've just got yours. So many of you coming through. That is a massive saving as well, isn't it? This is brilliant.
Saving. And how often do we see natural pink gemstones? We just don't, do we?
You don't very often
not
at all.
in this cabochon form.
Yeah, I love the greys in here. I was saying the other day, you know how if you look at any kind of what they're called, like colour palettes at the moment, pink and grey are always together. Yeah. Like always together. It's so, and these, the greys in here work beautifully. Grey moonstone strand actually that we've got coming up in the 5 o'clock hour would look incredible with these. Pamela in Monmouthshire, Lola in London, Katrina, Lynn in Hampshire, well done, Angela in Merseyside. There is still time for you to get involved. 0800 644 655. Let us know what you're up to today. Give us a text 60777. Start a message with the word James Studio. Well done. Right. Adam, would you kindly just pass me the T-bar over, please? Because I can't quite reach that far. Thank you. The Kyanite coming up for you. The price of this. I feel like I say that's all I ever say. The price of this. I've got a great auction. We actually didn't have as many as what we have now originally. We had a very, very small quantity. We pleaded to be able to bring you that opportunity in one go. We didn't want to share them with any of the other shows, I'm going to be honest with you. So I've got 70 of these coming up for you later on this afternoon. This is Kyanite, and the quality that you have here is exceptional. 42 carat, look how blue they are. Look at the clarity. It's my favourite blue gemstone. And you know what? The price tag you're getting on here, I do not agree with, quite frankly. But it's great for you at home. So coming up for you a little bit later on. Moonstone. Oh my gosh, this cabochon. Do you know what? I was looking at this earlier on in the corridor. It is magical. It's also massive. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Wow. Look at that for a rainbow. Just beautiful. You have a 25 carat rainbow moonstone cabochon. Oh my gosh, that is massive. Really, really sizable. Do you know, if you're looking at a strand of gemstones from the same parcel, so you're looking at something that is like for like. Let's say you had 25 carats of faceted rondelles next to this. So you're looking at the same quality, same parcel. This would come out on top in evaluation, because the more points, the more carats you can fit into a single gemstone, the better. You have that perfect rainbow through that gemstone. I did mention moonstone earlier on, actually, as it is the most expensive of the feldspar family, generally speaking. Not here at Jewellery Maker though. I don't know how we bring you such incredible prices on this gemstone. Do you know how I was saying earlier on about labradorite being one of those gemstones that you can lose yourself in? It's a very therapeutic gemstone. £9.95 in a single gemstone. Do you know what? I'd be taking this to a jeweller. I'd be giving this to one of my lovely jewellery making friends here at Jewellery Maker and saying, do you know what, can you set this into sterling silver for me in the best? Oh, the gallery wire.
Yes, the gallery wire.
Oh my word. Do you know what, Katie, that in gallery wire, if we were to set that into gallery wire and sell that, I couldn't let that go for anything under 3 figures.
Yeah, definitely be up there.
A 25 carat solitaire of moonstone of this quality, I would be multi-buying the socks off this one. You're going to have loads of them in your stash, and you're going to have to take your pick. Choose one for you, maybe make some jewellery with the others. There is a very, very healthy return to be made on these. That said, if it is not about selling for you, and it's just because you love your gemstones, that's an amazing price. £9.95. Be multi-buying those. I have a big bundle of Druzy. Okay, brand new bundle, added in this morning. White, peach, black, red and grey. Oh my gosh, now I had something very, very similar, but I don't think, sorry, can you hear me? I don't think that they were this large. I think I maybe had the 10 mil or something like that. You are going to get, look at that one there, every single strand. This carat weight collectively this would break the scales. They're huge. And look at these Druzy windows. Oh my gosh, 2,600 carats. 2,600 carats. 2,600 carats. Some people don't even touch that carat weight in their lifetime. Like that's ridiculous. So I've got 510 carats of the grey frosted agate. I've got 520 carats of the red frosted agate. I've got 520 carats of the peach and white. I've got 520 carats of the white, and I've got 530 carats of the black frosted agate there as well. Like, you know, I mean, averagely, we're like 500 carats per strand. That's ridiculous. 0800 644 655. Just have a think about using one of these gemstones off any strand. I'm going to go with this one here as it's winking at me. I'm going to pop this onto a head pin, and I'm going to add that onto a 30-inch chain, just one gemstone, 14 millimeters in size. How much are you going to sell that piece of jewellery for? Let's say I've used silver-plated base metal. One gemstone, 14 millimeters in size. Do you know what? That's got to be 15 carats, that gemstone by itself. I think, Katie, I'd comfortably sell that at £10.
I'd go higher.
Would you?
Yeah. About 15.
£15?
Yeah.
£10? £15 for one gemstone. We're at £5 per strand for you this afternoon. 0800 644 655 24 68 10 12 14 16 18 20 22 24 26 28 into 500 goes approximately the other way around. That's it. Average of 17 carats per gemstone. A little bit more actually, because I said 500 and they're averaging 520. But do you know what? That would be an amazing price tag. You've got each strand at just £5. That's an entire stash.
Yeah. Yeah, even just using one as a centerpiece in maybe
Yeah.
a knotted necklace with, you know, lots of maybe a multi gemstone necklace, but with using one really showcase piece in the middle.
Oh my God, and that's all you'd need. Oh, that is an unbelievable price tag that you've got there. £5 per strand. Can I just say, if you took this down to the post office and popped this on the scales to post, over 2,000 carats of gemstones, that would be double figures, way into double figures to post that. I love it. You know when you post stuff and the post office person always says, I have to ask you what's in the parcel. Yeah. It does make, it's like when you return something and ask you why you sent it back, or it's like the guy at the airport when you walk through the scanner. You haven't done anything wrong, but you just feel guilty. Yeah, that would be tens of pounds to post. £3.95 in with everything else you've bought. Brilliant. Right. Kyanite strand coming up for you in about 20 minutes. Look at this. Carat weight, quality, OMG. Price tag, $59.95. I said $49 earlier, but I'm going to go up £10 now. They are. Okie dokie. Oh, that one, Ross. This is last of stock. Now, again, this is, oh my word. Surely, the more limited something becomes, the price tag should go up. You know? If you think about, oh my gosh, look at these. Look at the quality, look at the clarity. These are gemstone quality and some. Think about sky blue topaz on the high street. We can get it. And actually, out of all the topaz, it's probably one of the most popular in terms of colour. And for me personally, along with aquamarine, topaz is one of the priciest coloured gemstones on the high street here in the UK. If you walked into a jeweller's today and asked for 72 carats of sky blue topaz, they would laugh you out of the shop. Because they would just think, there's no way you're going to be able to afford that. 72 carats. 72 carats of sky blue topaz. Do you know, I'm so confident in saying that just one of these set into a ring on the high street into a precious metal would be in 3 figures. I mean, they are sizable solitaires. And this gemstone is definitely one that has been cut for beauty. The faceting on these is perfect. Look at the faceting. Look at the brilliance and the inner glow from this gemstone. They are oozing with glamour. That to me looks like it should be the strand that is going to be the highest price strand on our mid-show today. That,
Yeah,
you know, that's when you look at it, you think,
it's a gemstone. It's got that gemstone cut to it, hasn't it? It looks like a
goodness
gemstone.
me, it just looks so expensive. It really does. And this again, earlier on actually, when we were looking through the items that we had coming up for you in the hours, it was one of the first ones that I picked up because I was thinking, okay, this is probably going to be around this price. I'm going to do some comparisons. And on that, do you know what, even for me personally, sky blue topaz, I don't really have to do that many comparisons because it's one that I research even if I don't have it in my hours. I'm very familiar with prices for topaz. It doesn't come affordably. If I were to claw prong set one of those into, and I would have to go gold plated I think with this, gold plated sterling silver, that's going to be high double figures on my craft stall. You have 72 carats of gemstone quality sky blue topaz for £29.95 this afternoon. 0800 644 60. Do you know what? The first person in has bought 2. I am not surprised. Money making potential again is something like this is incredible. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 39 individual gemstones. Oh, I think I don't know. Do I restrand? Do I use them? It depends. If it's for me, I think I'd be tempted to restrand and use it in a bracelet. But if I'm selling, do you know what? Individually, every day of the week. Yes, $29.95. You couldn't even let the smallest one on the strand go for $29.95.
No, you could make a pair of earrings for, you know, you'd be thinking around £50 at least
Easy,
for a pair of earrings.
easily. Cutie VX06 is your code for this one. 0800 644 655. Now, do remember you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I've got 10 left. 10 left. I love the fact that I've got 3 gents in for this as well. I'm not going to say your names. We don't have gentlemen buyers very often here at Jewellery Maker. I think the females definitely outweigh the guys here at Jewellery Maker, but I love it when the guys come in. I really, really do. I always think that the guys are the collectors, you know, the real connoisseurs when it comes to gemstones. £29.95. I've got Ellen in Dorset that's got 2. I've got Susan in Argyll and Bute that's bought 2. Collect It in Bedfordshire, you came in straight away and bought 2. I've got Collect It in Essex. I've got Collect It in Gloucestershire. I've got 7 chances left. Doreen's back in. Veronica's back in on the web as well. Sandra's back in. It will be fastest. Look at this. If you saw this around the neckline of a Hollywood A-lister, you would assume thousands of pounds. You'd never think in a million years £29.95. In fact, if I ever saw this in a high street jeweller's at 29, that's not real, is it? That's clearly fake. That's not topaz. £29.95. Not on your Nelly. That is absolutely incredible. You've got gemstone quality, and you know the majority of what we bring you here at Jewellery Maker is bead quality. Prices will always reflect that, but this price does not reflect what you are seeing on screen today. 5 chances left. Once they are gone, that is it. Joanna in Cambridgeshire, Elizabeth Mary in Lancashire, Collect It in Essex, Collect It in Gloucestershire. I've got 4 of you speaking with the call centre right now as well, and I've only got 5 chances left. You are not all going to do it. If you're sat there now thinking, oh, I feel pressured, please, I don't want you to feel pressured. I'm just letting you know how little time you have to check this out. Rather than miss out and kick yourself in a couple of minutes' time, check it out. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee if you think you need to. 0800 644 655. Hold those lines. I don't know who's going to get that. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous, I tell you. Right. Oh. Can I just ask something, Ross? What price tag are we going to on these? How many do we have? Could I possibly do this as a star buy? Like now? They said yes. Do you know, this again, I've said it like lots and lots of times before, so I don't make a lot of jewellery because I don't have enough time. You know what it's like, Katie, as a mom. You know when you feel like all you ever say, I was having this discussion with my friend yesterday, so I'm fine, I'm absolutely fine, I'm in good health, this is brilliant, but people ask how you are. Yeah, I'm okay, I'm just tired. Like, that is all we say. That's all I say. Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I feel like it's all I ever say. Anyway, I'm actually not today. I'm all right. But, do you know, I don't have a huge amount of time to make jewellery. On the odd occasion that I have, it's literally been the jewellery where I open and close a jump ring and attach a gemstone to a pendant. Now, so I don't sell a lot of jewellery. I've sold probably to date about 5 pieces on an auction website, just to kind of test the waters, because it's easy for me to sit here and say, I would sell this for this price tag, you know, and obviously it depends where you're selling as well. There's certain places where you can command more rather than an auction website. Obviously on that auction website, you're competing, you know, there's a lot of people selling jewellery on there as well. What I have noticed, if you are selling on that auction website, by the way, what I have noticed is the information that you put on there can make a huge difference, like massive difference. if you know what you are talking about, if you've got a paragraph for somebody to read about that gem, where it's come from, how it was made. Do you know what I've noticed? I've had so many people that have sent me messages. It's almost kind of triggered them to ask more questions and be more interested, if that makes sense. And I've done research, and I have to do it every single day. Metallic pearls, the nucleated pearls. I've been researching these for a good year or so now, and you know, I haven't found yet a piece that has been in double figures of significant size. I've not found a single pearl that has been in double figures on any website. So when I sold, I've only sold one, and it was the nucleated pearls, the metallic nucleated pearls that we had, the rounder ones, and I sold one on that auction website for £70, which is actually more than I paid for the whole strand. So, you know, I'm like, well, this is good. I might do that a few more times, which I might. When I get time, I will. And obviously, you're never going to sell them all in one go, although you might if you're at the right event. But, do you know, think about what you have. It's very easy, I think, to get these amazing prices here at Jewellery Maker and then think, oh, I'll sell £20 each, which is great. But people, I think, will gain a level of respect for you in your understanding of that gem when it comes to selling it, and those higher prices, because people will expect pearls to come with a premium price. It's a premium gem that you are getting. And this particular pearl, these particular pearls, these do not come very affordably, let me tell you. Many moons ago, a gentleman named Mikimoto created the freshwater culture pearl, the first freshwater culture pearl. In fact, he got the patent on freshwater culture pearls. Now, Mikimoto in the pearl industry is massive. You know, I think most of the pearl lovers that I know are like, yeah, if I could just own a strand of Mikimoto pearls. Like, that's what everybody wants to own. But obviously, they're going to come with a huge premium because they've got a designer name next to them. And of course, as we know, with anything, you put a designer name next to it, price is going to go up massively. But thanks to Mikimoto, you know, we are now able to have that pearl that is more affordable. And, you know, over the last however many hundreds of years, it's always been about the traditional round pearl necklace, you know, and that is kind of symbolic. You know, I associate it with the Queen. The Queen wears pearls every single day. But obviously, as years have gone on, it's more about fashion now, and it's more about that fashion statement. And metallic pearls over the last 3 or 4 years have taken the pearl industry by storm. Now, Fashion Week is about to kick off on February the 5th. I think it starts in New York, so it's New York, London, Milan and Paris, I think it finishes in, but it kicks off on February the 5th. You just have a look at the jewellery pieces. I guarantee you're going to see those metallic pearls on the catwalk, you know, in earrings, in pendants. It's a fashion statement now. It's kind of stepping away from tradition and saying, look, I have a pearl, but look at my pearl. This is so unique. This is so individual. It's so different to anything else that anybody has. They are essentially all one of a kind on this strand. And when I see a pearl of this shape, I know I'm getting the real deal. You know, I might see a perfect round, and I'm never going to turn that perfect round down. But if I see a pearl of this shape, I know it's a genuine pearl that I have. And with the metallic pearls, it's all about the size that these grow to. These are 13 to 22 millimeters in size. If I were to pop one of these onto a head pin, 100% 95 sterling silver, nothing less. 95 sterling silver chain, that is not going to be a penny under £60 each. £59.95. I've got my money back on one of these already. Already 10 of them have gone. I only had 80. That's it. Now, if you are A, like me, you don't have a huge amount of time. B, you don't have a massive amount of skills like myself. I don't have any wire working skills. I've never seed beaded before. Again, purely because of the time I haven't been able to give it a go. You know, it's simple jewellery making. Pop it onto a head pin, create a loop, add it to a chain, pop a jump ring on. You know, this is simple jewellery making, but something like this is going to give you the same finish that you will see in that jeweller's windows. You know, it's not an intricate technique. It's not a massive time-consuming piece of jewellery to make. You can do this, and I promise you, you can make money from this strand. £39.95. If you wanted to sell them at £20 a piece, people will doubt the authenticity because that is extremely low for what you're getting. But you know what? 2, you're going to have your money back. 0800 644 655. Oh, I love that sound.
Can I just totally back up what you just said about pricing your jewellery?
Yeah.
Because when I first started selling on the outlet that I sell on online,
Yeah.
I was very, very underpriced. And somebody said to me, because I was like, I'm not really selling anything.
Right.
Somebody said to me, double your prices.
Really?
I was like, double your prices. And I was thinking in my head, but I get it from Jewellery Maker for this amount.
Yeah.
I doubled my prices, and within a few weeks,
It's
started
sold
selling,
more.
and now I sell regular.
Yeah. And I just think it's that level of respect as
Yeah.
well, isn't it? We're
Yeah.
always a bit unsure if something is too affordable, whether it's the haircut, whether it's the car we're buying. Something's too affordable, it makes you very suspicious. And you know what? That goes with everything in life, it really does. £39.95. Leslie in Fife, collect it in Hertfordshire. Eleanor in Dorset, Anne in Dorset, collect it in Gloucestershire. Sheila, you're there in Clackmannanshire. Sandra in Devon, you've got yours. Elizabeth there, collect it in Dorset. Well done to you. I've got Amanda in Powys, congratulations, you've just checked yours out as well. Doreen, you're there, congratulations. Patricia, you've just checked yours out on the web as well. Diana in Carmarthenshire, you're there. There's absolutely tons and tons of you coming in for these. Get them home. Let us know, if you've got any stories, please, if you're sat there thinking, oh, Hannah, you can never sell those for £56 each. I only sold mine for this set. Or, if you want to get involved with the chat today, please feel free to do so. 60777, start message with the word JM Studio. If you've sold them at £90 a piece, if you've had them valued, whatever, let us know, give us your feedback. FCDP32 is your code. I love that sound. I can't stop
Brilliant sound.
Amazing. And I think with strands like this, I would always separate them because I think the money making potential is far more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, love those. Well done if you managed to get those. Oh, gold dust. This is like a kit. Gold dust. Not actually. Silk. Uh-oh, right, this is going to be on and gone. We've only got 11. Oh my, are these all together, Ross? I think I've got 2 in the same box, yeah. 2 strands of pearls and the silk. They're last of stock. Start dialing now, 11 chances. Honestly, the amount of messages I've had lately, people saying, can't get the silk, can't get any silk. The last silk bundle on, I was really lucky. I had like a couple of hundred and they sold in minutes. Silk is always the first choice when it comes to knotting with pearls. It's a material that has been used traditionally for knotting pearls for many years. And you know what? Again, it's one of those things you can't compromise. It's got to be silk. It's got to be 925 sterling silver.
Yeah. They're hand in hand, don't they? Yeah.
Exactly. So you do get your pink pearls, your white pearls, and your silk thread with this one. So I don't have exact sizes, Ross. I don't know if you do on yours of the pearls. So you've got 2 meters of your number 4 silk there. Comes with the needle as well, so really easy to use. I've got your white pearls, which I don't even have my calipers with me either, or verniers, which is the posh name. But if you give those a measure, I would estimate they're probably about, I would say about 7 by 9 millimeters in size, the white pearls, and I'd say the smaller ones are probably approximately 5 by 6 millimeters in size, there or thereabouts. And you've got your silk there as well, £24.95. Katie, if you were to knot this strand of white pearls and add a sterling silver clasp, what kind of price tag would you sell those?
120.
Winner.
Yeah.
Chicken dinner or veggie dinner. So the white are 6 by 7 and the pink are 5 by 6 millimeters in size. EJXC24 is your code. Please don't think that you haven't got time to do it. I know the quantity is low, but if everybody sat there and thought, oh, Joe, I'm not going to do it, the quantity would never go down. Into single figures now, massive congratulations if you have managed to get those. Again, if you don't sell but you just want to make that family heirloom piece of jewellery, this is the perfect bundle for you here. Get yourself a few 925 sterling silver findings. Job's a good one. Fabulous. Right, another pearl bundle for you. 2 strands of white pearls. Oh, these are lush. These are so pretty. Do you know, it always amazes me still here at Jewellery Maker how we bring you pearls so affordably, because I think other than diamonds, when I was growing up, it was always pearls and diamonds that I wanted to own, because I wasn't really very familiar with coloured gemstones. And I never thought I would ever be, I thought they were thousands of pounds, like, but I think that comes from seeing the Queen wear them every day, and it's always Hollywood icons like Elizabeth Taylor and Marilyn Monroe, so you just perceive them to be very expensive. And of course they can be, you know, your natural pearls compared to your freshwater culture pearls. There's a big difference in price with South Sea pearls, your Tahitian pearls, and so on and so forth. So, you know, freshwater culture pearls, you know, obviously will be more affordable for us, and our buying power here at Jewellery Maker means that we buy in bulk. So we get amazing deals for you, we cut out the middleman. The prices don't seem real, like it just doesn't make sense sometimes. And still, pearls is really something that I'm still struggling to get my head around. And I think it's because I spent so long just thinking that they should be thousands of pounds, you know, hundreds of pounds. £12 and 95 pence. That is for 2 strands of genuine gemstone pearls. Now, I always think, again, if it's money making for you, earrings with pearls, because there aren't any of our guest designers here at Jewellery Maker that would say that they would use 95 sterling silver findings with pearls and sell them for anything under £15. If you're selling them at £15 a pair, 1 pair, and you have your money back. So, you know, money making potential for earrings, fantastic. If you're just wanting to keep them for yourself, perhaps to gift, again, restrand, knot them, add your 95 sterling silver class, that works out to about £6.50 each, less than. That's amazing value. GBXC20. And remember, you've got a 30-day money back guarantee with absolutely everything here at Jewellery Maker. If you change your mind for whatever reason, all you've got to do is return them. It's a no quibble money back guarantee. So it's really, really simple. No quibbles, no quabbles, no quabbles. 0800 644 655. Well done. Sterling silver chain. Oh, Spiga chain, I love this. Do you know, I love, obviously everybody loves that kind of weightiness in sterling silver, because obviously the more weight you have, the more valuable that piece is. But it's the fluidity. When you've got something that is very, very weighty, it's the fluidity in that piece for you. So the Spiga chain, it is quite like the snake chain. It's quite serpentine, if you like, in its appearance. But if you have a really close look at these links, it is effectively a chainmail link that you've got there. It's like they're so tightly compact, those links are, and the more tightly compact they are, the closer together they are, the more strength you're going to have in that chain. You know, if you are a wire worker, for example, and you've got the Thule-like cabochons earlier on and the sterling silver wire, and you're wanting to do a really fabulous, you know, decadent wire wrapped cabochon that's got lots of silver, you will need a chain to hold that weight, a substantial chain, and you certainly have it with this one. 18 inches in length in your 925 sterling silver Spiga chain, 45 centimetres, £12 and 95 pence for you this afternoon. I'll just hold that up for you as well. I love this. I love this because it looks fabulous by itself, but you have the option to add to it if you want to. So if you do want to add to it, all you need to do is take a jump ring, open the jump ring, add your component, pop the jump ring onto the chain and close it. That's it. JURF23 is your code, $12.95. All you need to do is dial that number on the bottom of your screen, 0800 644 655. Press your number 1 button, get through to the call centre. Alternatively, you can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com or on the app as well. Right, let's have a little look. Tanzanite. Look at this. Oh my, look at that. Oh. Katie, you wouldn't mind passing me the scales over, would you? I'm just going to weigh these individually because that is an absolute monster. Thank you very much. The largest Tanzanite that I have here, that round, oh, I've got 2 actually. That one's slightly deeper. 6.3 carats. 6.3 carats of Tanzanite. That's the largest. I'll weigh the smallest for you. 2.35. That That's massive. You know, when you think of carat weights in gemstones, I mean, that is really, really substantial. Oh my gosh, those rounds are incredible. We get very, very comfortable, I think, with the carat weights here at Jewellery Maker, don't we? You know, we get, like, we've just had a bundle that's been like 2,000 and something carats. That is not normal. But yeah, Jewellery Maker, we're so kind of laid back about it, like, yeah, we do that all the time. You know, to get more than, I don't know, 50 points in a single solitaire is something. And on the high street, you know, you're going to struggle to find a single carat of tanzanite anywhere. Boutique jewellers, maybe specialist jewellers, but high street jewellers, generally speaking, you know, you will struggle to get those kind of carat weights. Tanzanite, long story short, is running out. And I noticed, so I've been back here a year after maternity leave, and it's the first time in nearly 14 years in the industry of actually noticing a significant difference in the amount of tanzanite we have. You know, the situation is not good at the moment. In 2017, the president of Tanzania ordered the military to build a wall around Tanzanite 1 to protect what is left, which is not a lot at all. Prices have been going up massively over the last few years. We've seen prices rise in excess of 400% for this gemstone now. We've been telling you since day dot, which is nearly 9 years, to get this into your stash. We still have some left here at Jewellery Maker, and we're still bringing it to you at incredible prices. Come in and get it, and you will not regret it. I promise you. You're never going to regret buying tanzanite. 0800 644 655. I've got 5 cabochons totaling 19 carats, and we are going to bring you a brand new low on these. Never seen this price before. It is last of stock. PV RU63 is your code for this one. Already I've got lots of you with these in baskets. Check out, confirm, check out. You have these home in a couple of days' time. Taking them down to £34.94. Do you know there are people buying this gemstone along with turquoise at the moment again, which is another one, just to hold on to, not to set into jewellery, just to hold on to. Let's see what happens. £6.99 per gemstone. Oh, so yeah. How heavy was that one? 6.5 carats, something like that? 6.5 carats, 6.35 carats, £6.99. Wow. I wouldn't sell that for anything less than 3 figures. In fact, I'd probably keep that one for myself, to be honest. 0800 644 655, £34.95. Brand new low. You have never ever seen this before, this price tag. So do check out. And you know what? I love the fact that even though we've taken it down to this brand new low, we're not saying, right, well, we've taken it down to a brand new price, so we're just going to limit you to 1 per customer. You can get as many as you like. And let's be honest, if you had to grade that at home, where would you grade it? Because in my experience, I'm going with AAA. And that just echoed in my ear. AAA, for me personally, at least, if you wanted to get a 6 carat AAA graded tanzanite, granted, you know, you may have better quality in the one that's a couple of £1,000 online. That said, it's a coloured gemstone. Give me colour over clarity any day of the week. PVRU63, Carolyn Suffolk's got hers. Lola in London, you've got yours. Celine in California. Very regular collector there. Congratulations to you. Suzanne in Nottinghamshire. Kim in Bristol, collector in Gloucestershire, collector in West Yorkshire. Jeanette in Tyne Wear, you're there. Brand new low. The only way you're going to get it is by checking out. Please, please be quick. Oh, Celine, I would love to see some of your designs. A very regular viewer here at Jewellery Maker. I'm not a Facebooker, but I'd love to see some of Celine's designs. No, she does it a lot. Ross is like, I don't know if there's a glitch on my system, but somebody's just bought 6 of these. Very regular collector there, buying 6. Do you know what? That's a £60 saving. You'll be rubbing your hands together. This is tanzanite. This is tanzanite. You've just got 19 carats. They're £34.95. Still got about 8 of these in baskets. You're not all going to do it. You're not all going to do it. Okay, we're way over allocated for that. So it's fastest fingers first for that one. I love it when you say that, Ross. Right, I've got Kyanite coming up for you very, very soon, but can I bring you... Oh, yes, brilliant, brilliant. Look at these. Now, do you know this one left of the Tanzanite? Who's it gonna be? Look at these. This is quite possibly one of my favourite strands of lapis that I've ever seen. That shape.
I've not seen that before. That's brilliant.
Aren't they brilliant, trilliant?
Yeah.
They are. Aren't they amazing, Katie?
Oh, I just want to see them set into a ring. They're going to look amazing.
But do you know what? I can't get enough lapis at the moment. I absolutely love this gemstone. And I did say, I've been very, very honest. You know, I see a lot of gemstones. So it's quite easy to forget certain gemstones until you see them.
Yeah.
And lapis has been one of those for me. And lately I'm just like, do you know what? I can't get enough of it at the moment. You've got, look at the colour of that as well. So much depth of colour on your lapis. So you have 38 carats of your lapis, faceted trilliants, 5 to 8 millimeters in size. You have 110 carats of your lavender amethyst trilliant, drops 10 millimeters in size, and then you have 30 carats of pink opal, cherry blossom pinks there, 5 to 8 millimeters in size. So collectively, you've got 178 carats of gemstones there. £77.95 is not what you're paying this afternoon. 0800 644 655 ECXC76 is your code for this one. All you got to do is dial, press your number 1 button and check out. That is a big saving. £39.95. What would you do with a shape like this, Katie? How would you use them?
I'd definitely be setting them into rings, but also into pendants.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
into really simple pendants. But I did a design last week where they were kind of rounded with each sort of section of wire and sort of different sizes put together in the middle of a pendant. That with them, all those facets, that would look great.
Yeah, they are. I mean, look at them. You know, sparkle isn't generally a word you would associate with a gemstone that is deep and dark in its tone, that is opaque. But the way that they've been cut and faceted gives them so much sparkle. Sorry to focus just on the lapis, but it's my favourite strand. 0800 644 655 ECXC76 is your code for that one. Pink opal's beautiful as well. If you're doing any Tree of Life designs, I think Cherry Blossom Tree of Life, that would be gorgeous to add in, wouldn't it? Little drops of cherry blossom. They are beautiful. ECXC76 at £39.95, 30-day money-back guarantee. That works out to approximately £13.31 per strand for you today. Well done if you managed to get those. Right. Kyanite will be coming up for you after the break. 70 chances. The price tag of this is ridiculous. This is an exclusive to the mid-show, I believe. Only been on air once before. 42 carats. Every single one of these is going to go. I love this. The price tag on this is ridiculous, I tell you. Or redonkulous. Yes. Right, so this is coming up for you after the break, as is your second kit, which is going to be so popular. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be back with you in a few.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Good afternoon, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. If you've just tuned in, you are just in time for what I think is going to be one of the most incredible auctions you see today. This strand should not be categorically where it's going. I mean, sometimes, you know, I feel like I do say that a lot, but sometimes, you know, I totally understand that we're just bringing you incredible deals and that's what we do and that's fine, excuse me, but then sometimes there are certain gemstones whereby I think we're devaluing the gemstone, like the tourmaline strands, 5 o'clock. And we are with this strand. We have, I think, 70 opportunities. I think if you haven't got any kyanite in your stash, if you've never bought this gemstone before, this is going to be an incredible opportunity for you to get this. And don't get me wrong, this is going to be a considered purchase. But for what you are getting, do you know what? This isn't one to think about. This is one to just come in and get. Again, collectors, we've had loads of text messages. Ross said on the break, we've had loads of text messages about the kyanite. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the clock in this auction. just to give the telephone bidders a little bit of extra time as well to get involved in this auction this afternoon, because we'll find that Webbers will be multi-buying, quantity will be falling very, very quickly. So we want to give you all the same opportunity. So we're going to put a clock on your screen and we will start the minute now, which gives you that little bit of time to just get ready. Now, we don't do this all the time. You know, the general rule of thumb is the phone lines aren't open until the graphics are in. There are certain times where I will allow you, like now, to dial in and just have a general chit chat with the call centre. They can't allocate it to you until they have the item code, therefore they can't allocate it to you until the graphics are in. But by all means, just have a chat with the call centre about the weather, about what you had for dinner last night, about what you're having for dinner tonight. And just say, I'm waiting for the kyanite code. As soon as it comes on screen, can you please allocate it to me? And they can do that for you. Trust me, again, there will be a queue in this auction. There are loads of you that have texted in already. Lots of you on the web watching today that will be checking this out straight away and multi-buying this one. Last few seconds, that's all you have to wait. As soon as the graphics are in, it's time to go. It's time to check out. I don't know what price tag you can see on the web right now, but trust me on this one, that's not why we're staying. 0800 644 655. 42 carats of genuine kyanite you've got here. And just to let you know as well, I think Ross just said he's going to bring the price tag in just to show the telephone bidders what the Webbers can see. We're going to make this fair for everyone, just so you can see what the Webbers can see right now. And already we have loads of you checking out at that price tag. Now, kyanite is my favourite blue gemstone in the world. It has the most incredible vibrancy of colour and it's natural. Completely natural, coming all the way from the rooftop of the world over in the Himalayas. Two locations that we get our deposits from. One is Tibet, the other is Nepal. This particular deposit all the way from Nepal. A location that is famed for giving us this intense vibrancy of colour. That is exactly what you are getting with this strand. 42 carats. Already, the price tag on your screen, we are less than £1 a carat for kyanite. You couldn't get that anywhere today. This quality and this colour. Woo! Can I just show you something before we go anywhere? Oh, where's it gone? Oh, here it is. It's here, Katie. This has previously closed at £39.95. We haven't seen this many times before at all. And I just want to go back to what I was saying earlier. There's just some gemstones that shouldn't be this low. It's like the tourmaline. I understand we're bringing you deals, which is fine, but sometimes I'm just like, no, this is devaluing the gemstone. I did say this would be a considered purchase still, but actually I'm going to change that. It won't be. Trust me, trust me, trust me. If you change your mind, it's absolutely fine. Cancel your order. Just get to the front of the queue and tell them you want this. This price is not what you are paying. Have a look at the rough crystal. Now, kyanite forms in shards, in layers, if you like. So if you have a look here, you can see it's almost like slate that you've got there, these layers. It is so incredibly difficult for a lapidrist to cut and facet this gemstone. In fact, it's like a lapidrist nightmare. It takes years and years and years and years of skill to get to a level where you can cut a gemstone like kyanite. It really is. So this is the rough kyanite. This is how this gemstone would have started out. In fact, this isn't even gemstone quality. And this is the finished piece. This is what you have here. You know, a gemstone, this strand, consistent in its colour. They've been cut beautifully. They've been polished beautifully. You've got diaphanity in there as well, which means you have that beautiful electric inner glow with these. The price tag that we are about to go to, I wouldn't let any one of these go for. This is natural. Do you know, more recently we're seeing treated kyanite in the industry. This is natural. And the Himalayan, in my opinion, is the cream of the crop. JK NV 26. £19.95. Collectors, have you ever seen kyanite anywhere else for 50p a carat? I didn't think so. 0800 644 655. There's absolutely loads and loads of you on the phone lines and on the web right now. Massive, massive congratulations. Collectors, well done, you're there. Jane in Merseyside, Shonag, you've got 2. Linda in Greater Manchester, well done to you, you've just got 2. Claire in Devon. Can I just say, that is essentially like buy one, get one free. Who does that? You don't walk into a jeweller's and see a sign in the window that says buy one, get one free. Can you imagine if you did? There'd be nothing left. That is essentially buy one, get one free. £19.95 for 42 carats of genuine, natural Himalayan kyanite. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29 individual gemstones. Kim in Bristol, Carol in Suffolk, Collector in County Down, Wendy in Greater Manchester, Collector in West Yorkshire, you're there as well. How much, sorry Ross? 68p per gemstone. Averagely, we're at 1.4 carats per gemstone. They're graduated, so actually, do you know what, those central gemstones, that for me, that's going to be bezel set, I think, maybe, I'm not sure, I'd have to think about it. In sterling silver, in a ring, if I were selling, which I wouldn't, these larger ones, but if I were, that's got to be £90 easily in sterling silver, that larger one. Look at the vibrancy of colour that you have there. Keep coming through, keep dialing. Half of the stock has gone. Half price deal for you this afternoon on kyanite. The only way you can secure that price tag is by dialing and checking out straight away. If you have it in your basket, make sure you're confirming. If you are tapping the app this afternoon, make sure you go through that checkout process and get that thank you message so that you know you've done it. Half price. 50% off rare collectible gemstones. That's unheard of. £19.95. Well done, June in Warwickshire. You've just checked yours out as well. Debbie's there. Yvonne's back in. Congratulations. There's about 30 in baskets that have not yet checked out. You've got to do it. You've got to get this home. You're going to love it. Well done if you've managed to get that one. Ooh. Right. Kit. I'm going to come over because it's over there. The kit is just beautiful. The colours are incredible. And actually, Katie, I think you sent an email about this kit just saying how much you loved it and how much you enjoyed working with it.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
The colours are phenomenal, aren't they? Really, really pretty. Look at it. Yeah. I mean, really, in terms of colours, I think this is perhaps some of the most popular here at Jewellery Maker, isn't it?
And the name of it just goes perfectly, doesn't it?
Yes. Before I show you the kit, actually, I want you to look at the masterpiece because Katie showed this to me on the last break. I was like, oh my gosh. How long did that take you, Katie?
A whole day.
A day? Just a day?
Yeah, it's probably about 7 or 8 hours.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, wow. That is so beautiful.
I think there's around about 150 tassels off that.
Goodness me. See, that's perfect for the summer. Perfect holiday. Yes, I love, love, love this kit. It's so, so pretty. Let me just take you through exactly what you are getting in this kit.
Loads in this kit.
Oh my gosh, look at this. This is amazing. You've got a massive Swarovski fancy stone here in Dicolite. In Dicolite in its colour. Isn't that stunning? Do you know what? Just that Swarovski element by itself.
Yes.
Imagine in a Swarovski store. I think you could be paying high double figures if that was set into a piece of jewellery, easily, just for this by itself. So you've got that huge oval fancy stone. In Dicolite Keller, 27 by 9mm in size. You are going to get one of these. You then have your crystal beads, 12 briolets, 6mm in size, again in Dicolite in colour. Oh, gorgeous. That's Swarovski. Wow, they're stunning, aren't they? And then have a look at your seed beads. Gorgeous colours you've got here. So these ones are your metallic matte turquoise size 6s. You've got your purple lined amethyst AB size 8s there, and you've got your semi-matte white size 11s in there as well. So different sizes, beautiful, beautiful colours you've got there. They're going to work so well. We've just had Seed Bead Weekend here at Jewellery Maker. Very, very popular. There's loads of you I know that have got some amazing, amazing deals, and this will be no exception. You've also got your strand of amethyst, 180 carats of amethyst rounds, 8mm in size, and then you've got your fire line as well. So your fire line is in your white colour, 50 yards, which is approximately 45.8 metres, I think, in total. So perfect thread for your seed beading. There is a lot going on.
A lot.
In this kit, isn't there?
Yes.
Have another look at Katie's pieces. They are just divine. And actually, Katie, I think you have the least left that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, you have gone to town
That's it.
with those seed beads. Just have a look at what Katie's got left with all those tassels. I am not surprised. I'm really not. But it's incredibly difficult for anyone to get through the tubes here at Jewellery Maker. Gosh, you worked hard.
I tried my hardest.
Nearly there. 0800 644 655 ZYXC87 is your code for this. There are so many elements to this kit. Basically, you can buy all of these elements individually on the web if you want to and pay a higher price tag, or you can come in, watch live and get a discounted price of £29.95. Now, Katie, I can't even begin to imagine where I would go with putting a price on that piece of jewellery. Like,
I've not even thought about
a full
it.
day's work.
Yeah.
And all that, and I think as well, it's not just about the work, it's about the love that's gone into it.
I love the fact that it's got Swarovski elements in it.
Yeah.
It's got genuine gemstones. I mean, we'd be into 3 figures easily.
Oh, without a doubt.
Easily,
With a full day's work,
Yeah.
absolutely. £29.95 for the whole kit today. Now, do remember, you still have 30 days on your kits as well here at Jewellery Maker. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If for whatever reason you change your mind, all you've got to do is send it back. It's a no-quibble money-back guarantee. So if you get the kit home and you decide that actually you haven't got time to work on this project, or you change your mind about the colourways, and that will just change your mind. You don't even have to tell us, actually, it's fine. Just send it back. No quibble, money back guarantee. Just to let you know, we only have 55 of this kit. It's a limited edition kit. We don't have many at all. Very exclusive. I love that indicolite colour Swarovski. That's amazing. Do you know what? £29.95. Just for the indicolite Swarovski on its own in a piece of jewellery.
And if you've got Kleshner's bezeling DVD,
of course.
you know exactly how to, she showed you how to bezel lots of different shapes as well, so that would be
Genius. So what are you going to show us then, Katie?
I'm going to show you the basics of making that big necklace. Obviously, I can't make the whole necklace. It would take a while. So I've got a little section of it pre-made up. So how to make the netting, the base that goes underneath it, and then how to add all them tassels, because for each of the very bottom beads on the netting, we've got 5 tassels coming out of each section, so I just need to show you some which directions they come through.
Gosh.
And adding the tassels is just fun. You can just pick up whatever it is you like. Okay, so to start the netting, okay, you're probably going to have to add thread, so work with as long a piece as you possibly can. Okay, so start with a stop bead. So I haven't got different coloured beads, so I'm having to use one of the amethysts. But also at this end, I'm not going to add it at this point, but leave probably about another metre. Okay. Really, just so that you can go through that necklace part, you know, around the back and go through that a good few times. So you're kind of working with a lot longer piece, but then you're only going to start like a metre in, so that's going to get rid of a metre in to start with. Okay. So we're going to start with it's called a 5-bead netting. Okay, but because it's on the neckline, we need the top part, sort of this part up here, to be shorter and this bottom part to be longer. Okay? Yeah. It'll make sense in a second. So what I've done is each little part that I've added is an accent bead, which is the amethyst, and then 2 of the white. So that's the little combination that I've added, and I've done that 8 times. Okay, so I've got 8 accent beads and 8 sections of 2 of the 11s. So 1 8, 2 11s, 8 times. Okay, so that's how we start it. So we're going to turn it so that we're working back up in this direction. Okay, just make sure when you come back up to the top that you ignore that stop bead that we put there. Try and use a different colour bead if you have one. Okay, so for the first move on the way up, we're not going to add any more beads. We're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4 of our accent beads, which are the amethyst. I'm going to go through that accent bead. Okay, so that's going to make my first loop at the bottom there. Okay, then I'm going to pick up, so now it's just basic 5 bead netting. So your 5 beads are your 2 main colour, which are the white,
Okay.
a size 8 of the purple, and 2 of more of the main colour. So that's your 5 beads, and you're going to miss an accent bead and go through the next accent bead. Okay, so then pull that in. So now we've got a little diamond shape there as well. And we're going to do that same motion again. So 2 of your main colour, 1 accent, 2 of your main colour, and then we're going to go through that top bead. Remember at this point to miss that stop bead.
Okay.
Okay, so through that. Okay, so that's my first row done. Okay, so we've got 3 kind of little diamond shapes. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to work our way back down. So we're going to pick up the same amount. So 5 beads, 2 main, 1 purple, 2 main. But when we're coming back down, we're going to go through the next accent bead. So at the very top, we're going to kind of make a little triangle rather than a diamond. Okay, so we're going to go through that next accent, pull that down, and that's going to make a little triangle at the top there, because this is the part where we want to be narrower. We're going to be wider at the bottom. So picking up that same combination again, and then miss an accent bead and through this next one. And pulling that down. Okay, if it loosens up, just pull it either the top or the bottom and come down. It just got caught on my board then. And then we're going to do the same again. So pick up that same combination, 5 beads, and through this accent bead here. Now if you were going to make this into a bracelet, you would continue doing that little turn that we did at the top there, but because we want a wider section at the bottom, we need to add an extra section.
Okay.
So we're going to add our normal 5 to start with, and then we're going to pick up another accent bead and 2 more main beads. Okay, and then we're going to come back up, so we've got 1, then we're going to add the 2, 3, 4, and through this next accent bead up. So that's going to pop that little loop on the bottom. Okay, so now you can see it's tight at the top and wider at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just work my way back up to the top again. So missing an accent bead and through the next one. Picking up my next 5. And, whoops, and through that very top one. And then you're going to do that exact same turn again, adding your 5 accent beads and all the way down. I'll just put that little triangle in again. Okay, so back down through here, and then you're going to continue again. So I'll just finish this row and then just do that bottom turn again, because that's probably the most sort of confusing, but everything else is 5 apart from that very bottom piece. So adding 5 each time. And then just down to that very bottom one again, it's just adding that little extra section. So the usual 5. So this is actually, the base part of the necklace probably takes about an hour.
Okay.
An hour to do. But once you get used to it, adding that extra one at the bottom, it gets quite therapeutic.
Yeah.
And it's quite a quick hour. So like I say, that last little section, we just add an extra accent bead and 2 main colours just to make that loop at the very bottom. So you can see this bit's getting nice and wide and this bit's staying together. So if I just move on to this piece that I've added a few more onto. So you can see as it builds up, that's where you get that curve. Okay, there.
Nice.
Okay, so what you're going to do is what I did for the length of this necklace, because I wanted to centre point, I counted these very bottom beads.
Right.
Yeah. So counting the ones at the very bottom of each of these loops at the bottom, and found the central point, which on mine I had 29 altogether, so I had a central point. Okay, so I'll just show you how to just shorten it here. So this little part here. So how it jumped up.
Yeah.
Just how it jumped up there. So it's very, very simple. I'll only show you it once because it's exactly the same. It's just stopping a little bit short, that's all. So again, we're just doing your 5 bead netting. So picking up your 5 beads, making that little triangle at the top, pulling that through, picking up your next 5, and through here. At this point, we don't want to go right down to the bottom again because we're shortening it. So instead of doing that loop at the bottom and adding that extra section at the bottom, we're going to add it here. So picking up our extra little section, and instead of coming down here, we're going to go up and add that loop there. So it's as simple as that, just thread cut. Just pulling that. So I've now graduated that, and I can work off here now, just working in this direction. So I'll just add that last one, and then we'll just show you how to add all those tassels. Okay, so what you're going to need to do is work your way down to either the central point or the end. It's entirely up to you. So to work your way down, I'm just going to work down to anywhere on here, is follow your thread path, just working down exactly anywhere you need to be, just to follow your thread path. So I mean, by thread path I mean, so we're not crossing over any gaps or anything, just following a path through the beads and down to the bottom. So bringing it as far down as we can. Okay, until we get to the very bottom. So to one of the very bottom of these accent beads. So on every single one of these little diamonds, if you can imagine, I'm going to work off this little diamond here.
Okay.
So every single one of those, we're going to have 2 tassels off that bottom accent bead, and then 1 tassel off this one, and this one. So every single one is going to have 5. And then once you've finished, if you find out it's a little bit gappy somewhere, you can add a little bit more. Okay, so the beginning of every tassel is going to be your smallest bead, just so that we get it to sit very nicely. So, and you can just pick these up randomly of all the colours that we've got. So picking up a few of one, some of another, and just, I mean, you could do it to match every single one if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so, and then always finish on an 11. Okay, so I've just got a random selection of beads there. So I'm just going to take them up. So I've started on 11 and finished on an 11. And then what we're going to do is we're going to miss that 11 and come all the way back up through all those beads. Okay, so it's just like a basic little tassel. Okay, so for this one, and I'm going to go pass through that accent bead, the original bead at the bottom there. Now these, they're going to look like they're sat out at a funny angle, but they will sort of sit nicely once they're together. But I wanted to add sort of a lot of thickness to it, so it wasn't just a tassel, so it
nice and
had
dense.
some density to it. So again, starting with an 11 or a few 11s, just picking up random beads, and you want them to be around about the same length for each one, and then graduate them however you want them. Okay, so let them pull down. Add a little bit more. Okay, so that's about the right length. So again, finishing on an 11 but missing that 11 and coming back up through all of those beads until you come through that bottom accent bead again. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to work your way round. So working on my way up to this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get myself round to that one.
Right.
So I'm not going to go through that top accent bead, I'm going to work my way up that side. Because we've got white thread and white beads, what I can do is I can just miss that accent bead and skip over until I'm coming out and down this one here. Now for every downwards facing bead, this one here,
Right.
so, okay, I added a gemstone in that sentence and then in that central section. So again, just picking up beads, starting with an 11, so you know it's going to sit nicely, and just adding randomly until you get enough beads so that they're going to sit around about the same length. But this time I'm going to add one of my gemstones. So it's going to sit around about the same length, and then add an 11 at the other side of my gemstone, but then miss that 11 and then come back all the way through. Okay, so each tassel is made exactly the same, really, just mixing up your gemstones.
Okay.
It's just sort of using the thread paths that you've got to find the different points so that we get a nice dense weave again. So we're going to come back through, and I'm using a size 12 needle because we're going to have a lot of passes through each of these. So you could probably get away with a size 10, but size 12 will make it nice and easy for you. Okay, so you get another one off this side. Okay, so that one would have a gemstone on as well because it's from a downwards facing bead. Now to get this one here, what I need to do is I need to come all the way up and around this section up here so that my needle's in the right direction. So following that up here, this is the sort of time consuming bit, but once you kind of get a rhythm for it, again it makes it a lot easier. And adding this one sort of really makes it more dense because nothing's just hanging off the bottom for this one. It's this one's kind of coming over the top of the rest of them. So coming through and exiting out of this bead here, and then again adding another one of my tassels. So no bead on this one, I only did beads on this second row up. Yeah. Okay, so adding more of these, just randomly. It's quite fun to do, really.
I think it's nice when it's like that, so you can just do whatever you feel.
I just had piles of beads, just mix them all like bead soup, I call it, and then just pass my needle through them. I'll just see what happened, what I picked up each time. So again, so that it's going to lay around about the same length, and then obviously on the next section that you do, you're going to graduate that and make that a little bit longer each time. Okay, and then passing all the way through there. And if you get a little bit confused as to where you are, all you need to do is kind of flip it over, and you can see, once you've got a lot of beads on there, it gets a little bit confusing. You can see where you are then. Okay, and then all we're going to do is work around that next diamond up, and what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this around so that I'm exiting here, and then it's just a matter of repeating. Okay. So when you need to come around, but you don't want to go all the way up to the top, like I said again, we're using white thread and it's white beads, so we can skip across that little bit there. Yeah. And nobody's ever going to see it. So across there, and then we're going to come down and pass through that one that we've already made a tassel from. So through all of those. Getting yourself in the position to start adding. You can always pull this one up out of the way as well to get in where you need to be, and then this is the last one that you would add another gemstone onto. Okay, so it's just a matter of adding them randomly, but it's exactly the same. I haven't got another gemstone on, so but you can see where that's going. And on each of those sections, so we've got 5. So once that last one on, so we've got 5 for each of those diamonds. Yeah, so that's where it adds all the density to it. And you can, I've popped in some Swarovski in there as well.
It looks amazing. It's such a fabulous piece of jewellery. Thank you so much for showing us that, Katie. If you do still have that kit in your basket, just make sure that you're checking out as soon as you can. It's a fantastic price tag, just £29.95 for you this afternoon. You can still get involved though, there's still some available. 0800 644 655. ZYXC87 is your code for that kit, so get dialing, check it out. 30-day money back guarantee. You're not going to be needing that. Coming up for you a little bit later on, oh my gosh, it's the best example of this gemstone I've ever seen. The clarity in the quartz is phenomenal. Look at this. Mother Nature's artwork. Wow. Only got 29 last of stock. They're going to be very, very popular indeed. And don't forget that literally like half an hour, I think it was, before the show, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to ask about the tourmaline. I'm just going to chase this tourmaline situation up. Turns out that I've been given a tourmaline showcase with everything that Simon could find for me. So tourmaline showcase coming up for you at 5 o'clock. If you have seen the prices lately, what's been happening with tourmaline, you will not want to miss out on that, I promise you. Gorgeous. Right, let's go. Have a look at these. Oh, golden obsidian.
Golden.
These are stunning. I love obsidian. This is such a beautiful, beautiful gemstone. I always think this is a great one for the gents as well, because you've got a darker tone. Darker tone is the gemstone. It is very, very unisex. So we can get your silver obsidian, your golden obsidian, I think perhaps more popular. This one, your golden obsidian. In fact, it doesn't say on your graphics, but I'm definitely going with golden with that one.
Yes.
If I turn that around, you can see those hues coming through. It's almost like, I think, obsidian, it's almost like the moon, like moonlight. Yes. When you see that golden shimmer across the gemstone, it's almost like the moon when it's lit up. It's really, really beautiful. 100% natural, £5.95 for you, 8mm round, perfect for your stretchies as well. So 8mm round is my go-to for a stretchy. You're going to comfortably get 2 stretchies from one strand there, maybe his and hers. £5.95, that means cost price less than £3 per stretchy for you. Well done if you managed to take that out. If you're still dialing, press your number 1 button. That puts you straight through to the call centre. You can log in on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com, and it doesn't matter how many times you log in and check out. You've only got 1 postage to pay. Tap the app, download the app. I find, I don't know about you, Katie, but I use the app more than anything.
I always use the app.
Yeah, I've never tended to dial in. But I always find that, like, my son's normally hogging the television, hubby's normally doing work on the laptop anyway, so there's just me and my phone.
Yeah.
Right, just tap the app, it's brilliant. £5.95, well done if you got that one. Right, crackled quartz. Oh, look at these. See, you could incorporate these into the kit, couldn't you?
Yeah.
They'd work fantastically with the amethyst colours and the turquoise colours that you've got in with the kit. Great addition to the kit, or if you just want really delicate stacker bracelets, this is pretty. If you're brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, there's no minimum spend, and with your very first purchase you will get 2 genuine gemstone strands free of charge. If you're thinking, where do I start? White gemstones, black gemstones, clear gemstones, always a great place to start, because they will work with anything and everything in your stash. And £3.95 is a really good try us out price point, isn't it? £3.95, and you're going to get your 2 genuine gemstone strands free of charge if you're a first time viewer here at Jewellery Maker. FRKY43. I do have less than 20 available though, so do be quick. £3.95. Got multi buyers on this one, of course I have at that kind of price point.
They're so sparkly as
They're
well, aren't they?
really pretty.
Really sparkly.
I love, and I think obviously, you know, you can put these in with your seed beads. You could use them as spacers in between of the gemstone strands if you wanted to. Use them as delicate bracelets. I think a 4mm round is so versatile, isn't it?
With pearls, they look beautiful, wouldn't they?
Ooh, really would, wouldn't it? Gorgeous. Well done if you managed to get those at £3.95. Gold seed beads. Okie dokies. Now, these ones. Those aren't 15s. These ones it'll be, won't it? Yeah, have a look at these. Oh, look at these.
Gold dust, isn't it?
I was just going to say that. It's like gold dust. Treasure. Actual treasure. These are really, really pretty. So basically with your seed beads, the higher the number, the smaller the bead. So these are your size 15s. They're the smallest beads that we bring you here at Jewellery Maker. Really, really delicate. If you're wanting to add attention to detail, this is a great size to use, isn't it?
So if you were to add these 15s to the kit, you'd be able to bezel around that Swarovski because you'd need the 15s to pull it in tighter.
That'd be perfect, wouldn't it, as well? Have a look at those 2 colours together, how well they'd work. Dream. So if you did get Klashner's bezeling DVD,
chest, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? WDBD94 is your code. 0800 644 655. £2.95. How many do you reckon there's in that tube, Katie?
Thousands.
There is, isn't there?
Lots.
If you guess, you can have them. We don't actually know. No one's ever brave enough to count them. £2.95. And do you know what? We said the other day when it was seed bead weekend that you don't have to be a seed beader as such. You don't have to know how to do your peyote stitching or all these different stitches and weaves that there is. Just simply pop them onto some thread and have multi-layered necklaces.
Yeah, your multi-layered necklaces.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few kits recently where I've used them with wire work, just threading onto the wire. Yeah, beautiful.
Perfect for that, aren't they? Lots of you coming in. £2.95. WDBD 94. Don't forget, you've got your tourmaline showcase coming up for you at 5 o'clock. We're not far away. I'm dreading that 5 o'clock hour. You know, when you think, I wish I had an Avast now. Really wish I had an Avast, but you know, I've got the last of the tourmaline. Baroque pearls. Oh yes, these. Now I did ask. These were supposed to be in the hour earlier on, and we didn't get a chance to play them. But I did ask Ross if we could still do them, because although we are calling these Baroque pearls, I think they are very fireball in their appearance. Yes. And if you have had a look at the prices of fireball pearls, they do not come very affordably at all. I mean, you know, pretty much any pearl that is not round can be classified as a Baroque, if you like. But for me, these are very, very fireball in their appearance, and very much like your metallics and your nucleated pearls. These are very, very popular, and there are a lot of big jewellery designers bringing us those fireball pearls. These are mahoosive, 18 by 13 millimeters in size. Now with these, you've got your drill hole, they're half drilled, so you've got your drill hole at the top on both of them. So that could be a pair of earrings. Me personally, I'm going with 2 pendants, and they will not be in double figures when it comes to reselling these individually, I can tell you that. I'd probably go with around £130, and that is based on the prices that I've been looking at online. I've seen prices £370, which isn't too bad. I've seen prices in high triple figures. Obviously, again, the luster, you know, and the colour of the pearl is going to make a big difference, the size of the pearl. Both of these today, £19.95 for you. CVGP 49. All you've got to do is take your wire, your head pin, whatever you're using, just pop it in, a little bit of glue. High post cement's brilliant because you've got your precision applicator on there. 24 hours drying time, attach that to your chain, brilliant. Lots of you coming through for these. I'd multi-buy, do you know what, purely on the fact that no two are going to be the same.
We have sold, it's like a head pin, but then it's got a bow attached to the top of it. We have sold those before. I don't know if there's any on the web. I've got a few in my stash. But they would they're
perfect, aren't they? Yeah.
But if you haven't got those, just a head pin straight in.
Exactly, in a loop. Yeah. No problem. £19.95. Christine in the West Midlands, Leslie in 5, Tracy in Suffolk, Bryony in Berkshire, Sarah there. Well done if you've managed to get yours. You've got to get these if you're a pearl lover. Pearls like this are so popular, and they're so rare at the same time. You know, I've never seen a fireball pearl anywhere other than a designer boutique, you know, online. They're very, very popular, but very scarce at the same time. Collector in Hertfordshire, Tracy, Bryony, Sarah, you just need to check out. I've got quite a few of you on the phone line speaking with the call centre right now. Multi-buy if you like. Pick your favourite pack, send the others back. If your budget will allow you to, just hold on to all of them. Rutan coming up for you in one more auction. Right, bundle. Oh, I don't have it. I don't think it was left out. The amethyst. We had some gorgeous amethyst. We'll just find that. Okay, should we squeeze something else in? Okay, which I've got 2 because I think they're a little bit out of sync with what you've got. Which, right, okay, have a look at this one. Oh. I was just going to say, do you know what? This looks suspiciously like Imperial Jasper.
Oh,
so
amazing.
Oh, that one. That's like a piece of art. Yeah, look at this one. This is what I love about cabochons with markings. Look at the markings on that one. Isn't that fabulous? I love that. That's so unique. 350 carats. of imperial jasper. As I was saying earlier on, you know, any gemstone with the word imperial, you've got the queen right here. That one's gorgeous. I love that. It's almost ombre, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love that. 0800 644 655. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 individual cabochons. Earlier on in the 2 o'clock hour, Katie's kit featured imperial jasper, and Katie did a great demonstration, really quick, really straightforward demonstration on how to make a ring using cabochons. If you missed that demo, go back and have a look on YouTube when it's uploaded after the show, because you could do that with so many of these cabochons. I can't believe how many I've got here for £29.95. You may get more of them at smaller sizes. You could get less of them at larger sizes. What we are guaranteeing with this one is the carat weight, 350 carats you've got there. Well done. Right. Righty-ho. Oh. Look at these. Oh, wow.
Oh, they're amazing.
Look at these. Do you know what? That is literally 62 carats. It's like actual art, isn't it? Like, yeah, it's like somebody's, I'm just like, how are these natural? It's like somebody has drawn, you know?
Yeah.
They're so amazing.
This one at this side, it's like, you know, them paintings and then the artist smudges it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just phenomenal. That's Mother Nature has created these. They're absolutely phenomenal. $29.95, not your price tag. And I love these as well because they are slices. They're quite thin, I suppose.
Yes,
so
yes,
in terms of
easy,
setting them, I think nice and easy.
Because you've got a kind of an angle, so any kind of prong setting or netting, it's gonna grab to it really easily.
I did hear a rumour, and I was talking to somebody the other day, and I'm not sure if we've had them yet or not, but you know, like the mini easels, 4 slices like this, so we can use them decoratively, and just display them on like your mantelpiece or something like that. These would be perfect for that kind of thing, you know, just for popping in with your photographs, so if you've got a website, or maybe just displaying your jewellery on to take photographs, or just around the home. They're really, really pretty. NI07, 62 carats of your imperial jasper. You are guaranteed to get a pack of 2. They are less than £5 each for you this afternoon. Well done if you managed to get those ones. Right, should we do the retail quartz? There's only 29. You're going to have to be quick. There are only 29 chances available for you to get this. As soon as those graphics are in, you will need to dial. This is the finest example of this gemstone I have ever seen. Rutile quartz. I've never seen such amazing clarity on one of these strands before. It is breathtaking. So how many were there originally then, Ross? Okay, so we had 200, we've had 1 auction, and we're left with 29. This was very, very popular. Now, rutile quartz is another one of those, actually, for me, that's been really up and down with prices. Like, I've never been able to guess the prices because, you know, we've had strands in that have been, you know, like for like strands, but one has been considerably higher than the other, and we've gone and we've questioned it, and you know, we've just been told it's the buying at the time, the prices at the time, which I understand. You know, prices go up and down all the time. This was definitely bought when the prices were down for this one. It is just exceptional, and with this quality, I would expect this to be in high double figures for sure. No 2 will be the same. Every single one is completely unique and individual. Now, normally with gemstones, we don't want to see inclusions. It's something that's frowned upon. However, with this gemstone, it's completely the opposite. We want to see those inclusions. It's all about those inclusions. In fact, with this gemstone, inclusions can actually increase the value of the gemstone. I can't even begin to imagine where something like this would be valued. Completely natural, created by Mother Nature. No two are the same. Every single one a one of a kind for you. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 individual gemstones that are 5 by 4 to 11 by 10 millimeters in size. 40 carats in total. Now already half of the stock has gone. You have got time to dial in. You can still do this. Look at that. Mother Nature has done this. I just think it's absolutely incredible. We're going to go straight down to the price tag for you. Give everyone the same chance, no messing around. RZVX57 is your code for this one. 0800 644 655. 200 sold at this price. That is every penny and every pound. £22 and 45 pence for you this afternoon. 30-day money back guarantee. If you've not seen this gemstone before but you're looking at it now and you are loving it, get it home. You're going to love it even more. I promise you, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's one of those that everybody will be asking you about as well.
Everybody.
It's not something you see every day. In fact, I've never seen rutile quartz anywhere else. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in a jeweller's. I've never seen it in a boutique. I've not seen it anywhere. Of course, it will be there. But do you know what? It's very few and far between because of its rarity. £22 and 45 pence. I would have put this even on a good day here at Jewellery Maker at $49.95 with the quality that you are getting there. Just incredible. RZVX57 is your code. 0800 644 655. Patricia, you've got yours. Tracy's there. And congratulations to you. Maureen's in. Linda's in. Yvonne's in. You've got yours. Collect it in Bedfordshire, you're there as well. Congratulations. We don't have many left. Over 200 went first time round. This is last of stock now. So please, please be quick. Sandra in Neath, you've just got yours. Shonag in Lanarkshire, you're back in. Congratulations. Stella in Berkshire. Collect it in Lincolnshire. You've just managed to check yours out as well. Congratulations. 0800 644 655. I've got about 15 in baskets now. It will be a race to the finishing post. You're not all going to do it, so do be quick. If you haven't dialed yet and you're thinking, do you know what, I've not got time, I'm not going to do it, you do. You still have time, because while we have all those collectors sat there with this in their baskets, they haven't actually been allocated. So you can still do it. All you've got to do is be really, really quick. Press your number 1 button, that will put you straight through to the call centre and you can confirm. They are gorgeous. Oh.
Oh my word.
Right. You might want to get your sunnies out for these.
That is unreal. Look at that.
You'd see these from space. Look at this. Wow. That is amazing quality. Look at these. 88 carats of your blue sheen labradorite you've got here. They are just phenomenal. Look at this fancy shape here as well. All about the angle in which the light hits the gemstone that enables you to see that incredible, incredible labradorescence. They are stunning. Do you know what, Katie? I was just about to say, I have no idea where this is going on price, but that one there, my finest, probably gallery wire, that's going to be in 3 figures. That quality is not easy to come by, is it?
At all.
£29.95, £29.95, 88 carats in total you've got there. Multi-shape assortment, that's good. That's like a droplet, isn't it, that one? 88 carats in total. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm just going to show you the back. That's the back. That's the back of the gemstone. Whoa! It has got a bit of an enamel-like look about it, hasn't it? That's the back of the gemstone. That would be 3 times the price tag on your screen now in sterling silver. Yes. No 2 ways about it. I know wherever I go to get a labradorite of that size, I'm not going to get it. Look at those. I'm going to have to get those. They're amazing. Right, amethyst bundle. Have a look. rounds and tumbles. These are gorgeous. It's the most popular gemstone here at Jewellery Maker. In fact, it's one of the most popular gemstones in the world, and it's instantly recognisable. We're all familiar with amethyst. It's very sought after. It's the most popular for our regular viewers here at Jewellery Maker, most popular for all of our new viewers as well. You have 165 carats in total. You've got 136 carats in your tumbles there. They're 8 by 7 to 16 by 9 millimetres in size. You've got 35 carats in the plain rounds, 5 and 6 millimetres in size there. £15 and 95 pence. BAXC 93 is your code. 0800 644 655. That is less than £8 per strand. Those tumbles are gorgeous. I love that actually. It's something for everyone here, because I'm the person that loves the irregular shapes, but then for the people that like the consistency and the rounds, you've got that. You can certainly mix it up. Less than £8 per strand for you today. I'll be going with a big chunky monkey ring, I think, with gold. Look at that as a statement ring. Money back, easy peasy with something like that. But again, that's just me personally. For you, it might be that you want to sell those rings at £5 each. Less than 20 available for you now. Just be quick. If you've just tuned in, get yourself along to the web, www.jewellerymaker.com. If there is anything still available from the show so far today, it will be on the website, and you can still add to your order as well. From midnight to midnight in any one day, your order is left open, and you can keep combining. That was a mouthful, that one. You can keep combining to your order. Add in. I'm going to say add in. That's better, isn't it? There's too many C's.
It does say combine, doesn't it?
Yeah. Can keep combining. 1P&P, £3 and 95 pence. And you know, that doesn't matter how heavy that parcel is. We don't weigh it. We don't, just see. Let's see how heavy it is before we charge you a postage. We don't do that. Flat rate, £3 and 95 pence in any one day. £15.95. Christine and Tyne Weir. Tricia, you're there. Anne's in. Congratulations. Sandra Beverley, you've just got yours as well. Well done if you got those. Now, long story short, do you know the people that start with that normally are there for like 5 hours telling you a story, aren't they? I have raised a couple of issues here at Jewellery Maker with the pricing of tourmaline. Tourmaline is one of my favourite gemstones. I get that we want to bring you offers, but genuinely believe that there's been a mistake with the pricing of tourmaline. And there's been several auctions over the last couple of weeks where I've just been like, I don't know what to say, because we're devaluing. We are devaluing the gemstone. So I kind of raised the issue. I think we're trying to resolve it, is what I'm going to say. So basically, the long or short of it is that I've been given everything that Simon could find for me today to put into a tourmaline showcase. You've got to come in and get these strands at these prices because, quite frankly, I think they're wrong. And going forward, I don't know if we're going to be seeing prices as low as what we are now for tourmaline. It's very, very rare. It's very collectible, and this will be a huge opportunity for you to get some of the most incredible strands that we have in our vault here at Jewellery Maker. I've got 8 different pieces for you, 8 different strands of tourmaline. Get yourself a cuppa, come and get comfy and get ready to check out. These are all going to sell out. I'll see you in a sec.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easy to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to